Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to First National Bank of River Falls Field in River Falls, Wisconsin. It's day 2 of Wisconsin Amateur Baseball Association Baseball. I'm going to turn this over to public address announcer Josh Idom.
Admission charge this morning, $5 for adults. Kids 18 and under are free. If you happen to miss the admissions table on the way in, we'd appreciate it if you go back and get it. We've got one right on the plaza over there. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm up here with Jeff Cook, River Falls Fighting Fish player, a.k.a. color commentator today. We might be getting a Trey Larson sighting as well, but as usual, Trey's running a little late.
Typical Trey.
Typical Trey. But I'm sure I saw him. He's in the house somewhere. So LaCrescent just finished their ins and outs. That the guy was hitting the BP is pretty proud of himself. He hit one up to the catcher, and he actually bat flipped after he hit one nice pop up to the catcher. So it's a good way to start a day.
It is definitely, and it's a statement to all that are watching. If you can hit a good catcher pop fly at the end of ins and outs, you know you got something going for you.
Kyle Fritz, how you doing?
Kyle Fritz is not in the building. This is.
Oh, geez, I thought he was glancing out of the corner of my eye.
Kyle, that's all right. It's not the first time it happened. How's it going, Kevin?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Spencer Dietrich confused with Kyle Fritz will be the biggest insult of the week for him.
Yeah.
I hope your family's not watching, because they might get on here right now and just ride me like a rented mule.
No worries there. No worries. It's happened before.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to First National Bank of
Let's turn it over to public address announcer Steve.
WBA regional playoff game. This is the second game of the series. This will feature the number 34 seed.
So Spencer, I got Mr. Cookie on. He's going to be keeping track of outs, runs, pitch count, and then we might have to turn it over to you in about the fourth inning. We'll see how he does.
Yeah, I just came on to say hi. I know Trey and a couple other guys would love to get up here.
I would hog the mic if I were you.
Knowledge, yeah.
I would hog the mic.
Yeah, this is our time in the spotlight.
It is. Here's starting lineups.
Batting second will be first baseman number 3, Eric Cummings. Batting third will be the right fielder number 13, Connor Nelson. Batting fourth, third baseman number 2, Chance Clayman. Batting fifth, shortstop number 14, Cale Beckman. Batting sixth will be the catcher number 8, Conley O'Keefe. Batting seventh will be the center fielder number 10, Camden Smith. To be followed by designated hitter number 6, Jack Coleman. Batting ninth, the left fielder number 9, Hunter Hess. And doing the starting pitching for the LaCrescent Cardinals today will be number 20, Adam Olson. Here's the starting lineup for the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks. Leading off will be their shortstop, number 22, Nolan Hutzler. Batting second, the catcher, number 21, Jake Barshow. Batting third, right fielder number 8, Luke Schemenauer. Batting fourth, second baseman number 11, Matt Martineau. Batting fifth, the third baseman number 2, Chandler Blair. Being followed by their designated hitter, number 0, Caleb Cardo. Batting seventh, left fielder number 1, Blaze Bovee. Batting eighth, center fielder number 5, Dawson Mathwaite. Batting ninth, first baseman number 14, Blake Tripler. And doing the pitching for the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks, number 29, Wes Boyarski.
Yeah, if any of you guys got a 28-foot step ladder and a microfiber towel, you could climb up, shimmy up that pole, and wipe off that glass. It's got a little bit of a moisture haze on it from the high humidity, so that'll probably blow off there pretty soon.
There we go.
Well, that's the other side, but that was first base side. We can when we back that up over here, I mean, it's just that side of the camera. See that?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
That's
perfect.
There we go.
Yeah. Just utilize all the other angles from the different cameras.
Right. You got to understand, it's just outdoors, and it was a little rainy, and we got some moisture. And
bottom line, Kevin, is we got the tools, we got the technology, we can make this work.
We can make this work. We can make this work. This game's going to be right on time. Hey, 67 degrees here at first pitch. Winds out of the north at 5 to 7 miles an hour. For those of you not familiar with the park, kind of blowing in from maybe left towards right a little bit, maybe left towards first base. But for the big boppers, you're going to really have to get into one today to get one out of the yard, fellas.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's no cheapies today.
Definitely not. Have to really earn it today, Kevin.
Yes.
Spencer Dietrich could do such a feat.
Who's spinning the hot stacks of wax down there?
Ooh, that'd be old number 10 himself, Ty Denzer, spinning all the hot tracks for your viewing pleasure today. Listening pleasure, whatever.
Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks, the home team today out there in the mound. Wes Boyorski pitching to his battery mate, Mr. Jake Varsho. I think he's got a brother in the bigs. He just got called up and is doing very well, I believe, for the LaCrescent, for the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks. Let's go LaCrescent Cardinals. A.J. Lewis will lead off. Eric Cummings will bat second. Connor Nelson will be in the 3-hole today. Chance Clayman will bat fourth. Cale Beckman will bat fifth. Conley O'Keefe will bat sixth. Camden Smith will bat seventh. Jack Coleman will bat eighth. And Hunter Hess will be in the 9 spot. Adam Olson will be on the bump today for the LaCrescent Cardinals. Lewis, Cummings, Nelson due up here for the top of inning 1. Here we go. About ready. Boy, I don't know what Josh Idem and the Skippers are going over, but that meeting is long.
They have been playoff baseball. Our own home park. You got Items down there, really doing his thing.
Yeah, he is
really being thorough. And plus, it's a nice when you get into playoff baseball. It's nice to have 2 umpires. So oftentimes we only have a home plate guy officiating.
Right.
Big games require full staff though, so it's nice to have 2 Blues out there today.
And of course I didn't get the umpires' names. They probably should have. Didn't do that. If you know them, you can just let us know, but I don't know.
I'm sure they're good guys.
Please rise and face the flags in left center field for the playing of the national anthem.
Here we go, national anthem. It's almost like they forgot that.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, another excellent rendition of the national anthem by Mr. River Falls' very own Mr. Bone. Did you know that? That guy is from River Falls, and that is the same guy who sings the national anthem for the Wild Hockey.
Really?
And he's from River Falls.
That was professional.
That's the guy. He does that. You can imagine him at a hockey rink, right? That's,
it sounded great.
That's the hockey guy from River Falls, so he's kindly let us use his deal here. Why not?
When's he coming out to one of our games?
Right.
Let's get that guy in the field. Get him a ball to throw a pitch.
Now you're not. We got to talk to the marketing department on that because that is. I think he lives in town yet. So
really?
Yeah. I want to say John Bone, but it's not John. It's Ken. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. He's good. He's got some serious pipes, and he is definitely. He's definitely a hockey. You can just feel the excitement he generates. So anyway, hey, welcome everybody. I'm Kevin Westhouse, along with Jeff Cook and Mr. Spencer Diedrich. Trey Larson, tardy as usual. How you doing tonight? He was busy. Right on time, he says, just in time for first pitch. So welcome aboard. We're about ready to get started here. I'm going to mark it down. First pitch will be at 1:03 today. Josh Eiderman's a pretty tight ship. All right, here we go. A.J. Lewis, second baseman for the LaCrescent Cardinals. Trey Larson's just going to step in. Thanks, Spencer. Trey Larson's going to throw the gear on. Hey, Trey, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good.
How are you?
I'm really good now that we're underway, and the first pitch is a strike. It's 0-1. Look at that. Jeff Cook, he's got it. It'll come on. It just takes a second. There it is.
Let's
there it
go.
is. All right,
Technology.
You're good. Yeah, you're good. There's a hammered into right center field, and that is going to be cut off, bobbled out in right center field, and he's going to make his way into second base. That's going to be a leadoff double for A.J. Lewis. Takes the 0-1 pitch and just drives that right in between the center fielder and right fielder. What do you got there, Trey?
Turn
Can
down
you-
just a little bit.
Oh, like I can turn you down.
Just a hair.
How about
can hear
there?
you.
How about
Thank
there?
you.
How about
Thank
right
you.
there? How
Yep,
about
that's
now?
perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
I lost about another 20% of my hearing. I went to Kenny Chesney last Saturday, and God, was that loud. Good Lord.
Yeah, I've gone to some concerts that I almost didn't even enjoy because
Yeah.
it's just way too loud in there.
I went last Saturday night. My ear stopped ringing about 8 minutes ago.
It's not good for it.
No. Fouled straight back, and it's 0-2 now on Eric Cummings, the third baseman for the LaCrescent Cardinals. A.J. Lewis, kind of a little opposite field there in the start of the game, takes one away. And it's runner at second with nobody out. Oh, wore that one. Pulled that one on like a 44 regular. And Eric Cummings wears it, hit by pitch on down to first base. Now runners at first and second with nobody out. And the LaCrescent Cardinals are in a bit of business here early in the game. So it's good debate here. I know it's a 3-hole hitter and whatnot, but do you get one down and play for runs here, or are you going for the big inning, fellas?
Swing away.
Swing away early on.
There you go.
That's early.
Let him eat. Let the big dog eat.
Yep. This is why he's in the 3-hole anyways.
Yeah, he'd probably throw his bat down to give him the bunt sign here. He'd be like, nah, he'd shake him off.
That's up a little bit.
Got to pull the shutter on that. Left it upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. And I can tell you right now, Jeff, how much I really enjoy you running that, the runners, the counts, because I feel like I don't have nothing to do right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kevin, when you explained to me everything that you do up here, I was amazed that you can accomplish all this.
So
just-
I sneak that skill you're doing right
Yeah.
there, I sneak that in between everything else.
Yeah.
So that's just an addition. So this is nice.
Yeah.
And then you got me and other people at home like, hey, let's go. We got to get the count. We got to
Right.
get the count, man. We're late every
Right.
time.
I say you got to go easy on me because, that's
Meanwhile-
fouled away because.
Meanwhile, Westhouse is up here.
I
He's
am.
DJing like
You're right.
7 different spots at one time.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good when I do it alone, but it ain't perfect. I give it 90%.
It is
but
perfect. It is perfect.
2-1. We expect now. I'm at 90. I'm expecting 98% today with Cookie on the.
I'm
with
saying he
both
goes
hands
back
on
to
the wheel.
He's got to go back to the curveball. Oh, he goes fast.
Oh,
3-1 now on Connor Nelson, the right fielder.
trouble.
3 balls and a strike, looking for something right between the belly button and the belt right here. Something you can square up and get these runners around. The 3-1. There it was. Fouled it away. Pretty good pitch, though, I have to say, by Wes Byorski. You know, he didn't leave that right over the heart of the plate. He worked the outside half, and Connor Nelson gets a piece, and now it goes 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. We're in the top of the first. LaCrescent Cardinals trying to get on the board early here. Wes Byorski, he's set, and here it comes.
No,
Just missed. Old eagle eye there. Connor Nelson gets the free pass. And now the bases are juiced for 4-hole hitter Chance Clayman.
Chance Clayman.
Chance Clayman, the third baseman, hitting in the 4 spot. This is what he dreams about when he got up this morning and had his oatmeal. Hope I get up in the first inning with the bases loaded and nobody out. See if I can do some damage early. No matter how you look at it, there are just a lot of robin egg blue jerseys on the bags. That one's high, and no place to put him, Wes Byorski. Gonna have to throw him strikes here, and if you're Chance Clayman, you can be pretty fussy right now.
Yep, he's going to have to find it. That's there.
Ooh, tight strike zone, just up, says the home plate umpire, now 2-0. Tough to hit the stop sign here, 2-0, bases loaded. You know he's gonna come with something. He does not want to go 3-0. I have a tough time not swinging right here.
I mean, I'm swinging if it's...
You're right. Oh, that was home run ball there. That was belt high, right down Hanson Drive, swings through it. It's now 2-1.
Thing is, if you're swinging there, you can't be late.
No,
You cannot be late.
you just got it.
You got to be... If you miss it, it's got to be yanked on the left field line.
Correct. That's the old excuse me swing there. Now it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Byorski got him knotted up at 2-2. Now Chance Clayman chokes up an inch on the bat, looking to barrel one up here. fouls it away, and we'll stick at 2-2.
Yeah, I would have said probably maybe 2 inches.
Yeah.
Return foul balls to our
Pull your mic right on up there. You got a lot of good stuff, and people are just going to flat miss it, Trey. And let's
Okay.
get that right up. Oh yeah.
There
right,
we
how's
go,
that?
Trey.
That's really
Dialed
good.
in, yep.
Yeah.
We need to
All
hear
right,
that wisdom.
now we're calling a game.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I didn't want you to go home and rewatch this and go, God, I couldn't even hear myself.
Whoa.
Why didn't they say something to me?
Beautiful.
Tough spot here, boys.
here we
Tough
go.
spot here.
Here we go.
3-2.
You know what you're getting.
Chance Clayman choked up an inch on the bat, 2 inches on the bat now probably.
Yep.
Wes Byorski rubs down the baseball a little bit harder. He toes the rubber and stares in. Gets the sign. He's going to work from the stretch with the bases loaded. The pitch. Check swing. That was probably upstairs. Check swing, fouled it away, and we'll just do it again.
Yeah, I definitely thought that was ball 4 as well.
Infield playing back. They're going to give up a run here up the middle. Just get the 2 if they can. It's early in the baseball game. They'll concede 1 to get the outs. The pitch. That's left upstairs as well. And that is going to plate one here for LaCrescent in the early frames. 1-0, and everybody advances. So we had a hit by pitch and then 2 consecutive walks. And Byorski struggling a bit here early. Now we go to Cale Beckman.
Where is he from? The pitcher?
I don't know where Byorski's from. He's got a little different colored jersey on. I do
Yeah,
not
he's
know.
the draftee.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gets away.
Yep.
That's a pass ball in and out of the mid of the catcher, and they played another run. And everybody moves up a station. 2nd and 3rd now. It's still nobody out. 2-0 LaCrescent Cardinals. Wow.
Trey, you want to give the viewers at home a good idea of what the draft pick is, why this guy's wearing a different jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
So I believe the rule is each team can draft one guy from the same league, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So
Call the strike.
yeah, so they were able to pick up. I don't remember how to pronounce his name, but yeah, he's from the other squad. One guy, usually a pitcher, just because pitching always wins
That's through.
championships.
1 run is in. Here comes the other run behind him, and that is a 2 RBI single for Cale Beckman, and they played all 4 of those. 3 of them were free passes, and boy, some early damage being done here by LaCrescent with a 4 spot.
Yeah, it's a tough situation to be in if you're the pitcher right now. I mean, you obviously want to throw strikes and get the job done, but especially when you're not playing for your guys, it's just, it's tough. Well, it's going good. It's going good.
This is the catcher, Conley O'Keefe.
He's got a bat as blue as his jersey.
He's accessorized nicely, isn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, you look good. You play good.
Look
buddy.
good, play good. Look, he got the wristbands, the elbow guards.
That's what I say.
That's Troy's motto, right, Trey? That's your motto.
Look good, play good. Absolutely.
But I tell you who you got to beat out is the guy from Bay City, a 3-hole hitter from Bay City. What's his name?
Oh, I don't even.
Oh,
remember.
he's got it all. He's got the shin guards, the elbow guards, the wristbands. He has extra pockets in the back pocket, sliding gloves.
Yep, you got to protect yourself
guy.
from the
That guy.
83 that you get in
Oh,
town.
yeah.
Really hurts. Back.
There we go. Yeah, that guy looks good, play good. I'll think of his name in a little bit.
I mean, hey, I'm all for it.
Oh yeah, that's what I say. Why not?
Just make
Right.
it have a utility, you know what I mean?
Right.
If you're going to wear
Right.
something, get the elbow guard.
Hey, it might just be intimidation.
Right.
Could be.
It could be.
It's all feeling comfortable at the plate. So whatever makes you feel good. I mean, Barry Bonds, even later in his career, had that big, that looked like a good pitch.
Strike 3, and if you're really feeling it right here, you hit this one, you hit it, and you hit it again. You're going to give him the old punch out right there.
Here's at the LaCrescent Cardinals, center fielder number 10, Camden Smith.
There's an out. 1 out now. And we're going to Camden Smith, the center fielder.
If he can throw more of those curveballs, he's going to have an okay day and get out of here
Oh, yeah.
minimizing.
So, yeah, that's throw to first. Psychological portion is a bit of it. I have told the story a couple times over the years, but my son played on a Rocky Mountain High School in Fort Collins, Colorado. They won 4 state championships in a row. But when they would go to away games, the coach would have them put their cleats on and everything on the bus, and they'd come off the bus like warriors.
I love that.
They'd be clicking across the asphalt, all looking about 2 inches taller. Everything just absolutely tight. Teams would just stand there in the dugout with the mouth open.
Ready to rock. Yeah.
I mean, so there's something to it, though. You got to have 1-0 before the game even started.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of psychological stuff going on in baseball.
Yeah.
It's about
Got to hit
98%
that one again.
98% mental. And
Hit it one more time. Boom. I think it should go off now. There you go. There you go.
I don't know if you've seen the final season, but one of the head coaches in there from Norway in, I think it was Iowa.
Swings through that.
See ya.
Throw down.
Nice throw, dude.
And he gone. Oh, safe. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. It says he had him, and the ball trickled out of the end of the glove, and that is just going to be a stolen base for Cale Beckman.
Great throw.
Not only had him dead to rights, too.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah, he was toast.
good pop time, good throw,
Great throw.
right on the money. What was that, on the transfer tray, or just couldn't handle it?
I did see him go to make a second effort on the tag.
Uh-huh.
Strike 3 looking, and the old palms up by Camden Smith. The Angel Hernandez'd him right there.
Number 6, Jack Coleman.
Hey, good thing they're up 4-0 on the top of the first. Otherwise, it could have been
Yeah.
a different story at the plate.
That was a Trey Larson palms up right there.
Oh, yeah. I've been trying to work on, but the palms
Yes.
up works.
Yeah.
You usually can do and say a lot if you're just not looking and talking in their general direction.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like if as long as Trey's we keep it nonverbal, it's accepted, you know?
Right, right.
Yep.
As soon as I start barking, I regret it. And
Sure.
Yeah.
Or the dreaded draw a line on the, in
Well,
the box.
I did that. I did that once.
I don't regret that one.
No.
No.
What was the outcome of that, Trey? Refresh us.
Well, I made it through, one at-bat
in
in the game.
We'll just leave it at that.
No outs.
0-2 popped up right side, foul territory, giving chase, and they run out of real estate. That's about 9 rows back.
In Hudson, league game, first inning. Yeah. Couple pitches about. What's going on? You want water? Oh, here.
Wes Byorski for the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks starting to settle in a little bit here. He's got back-to-back strikeouts, and he's had 0-2 on designated hitter Jack Coleman. The 0-2 just gets a piece of that off the wall back there, around the end boards, out to the blue line. Now it's the center ice, regroup in the neutral zone, and here come the LaCrescent Cardinals. Oh, that's the wrong sport. It's 0-2. Broke into a little hockey right there.
See ya.
Oh, the 12-6 Yacker. Old Uncle Charlie pays a visit right there, and Jack Coleman says, ooh, nice pitch.
Hey, that's a little momentum for him.
Little momentum. 3 consecutive strikeouts for Wes Byorski after the kind of rough start. He dialed it in. LaCrescent Cardinals get 4 runs on the 2 hits. There was no errors and 1 left. 1/2 inning in the books here from First National Bank of River Falls Field. LaCrescent Cardinals 4. Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks coming to bat. Got to go here again. I think got to click that, and then when it's orange, click it again.
Yep.
And then that'll clear that out.
Yep. But I already did it. I already got it.
You said you got that all dialed in. Look at that,
dude.
dialed
Yeah,
in.
We're getting it. Yeah.
Yes, you are.
I mean, I don't know if the folks at home truly appreciate the level of technological brilliance that's going on
They
here.
don't. They don't. They
up
have
in
no
this-
idea.
up
I
in
had
this
no
box.
idea. I had no idea, Trey.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, look at all.
So-
and here, fun to note, when Kevin was giving me the rundown earlier, he does all this. So if we weren't here,
I'm
he's
doing
just-
that. So I just turn that computer and then put that mouse here.
Oh,
so then
yeah.
I'm clicking that.
I mean,
Yeah.
And it
Jack of all trades, master of a
says
couple.
so-
You know,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Master of none.
That's not true. You have a
Anyway.
sweet gravy voice of an angel there.
absolutely.
We have fun.
Yeah,
I might
we
be
do.
the only shortstop in the league that gets to clip some of my plays and save them.
Yeah.
And actually watch
Yeah,
them back.
absolutely,
Like,
yeah.
it's so cool.
It
It's
is so cool.
We get some of those we get pretty good. Some
Yep.
I miss. I'm like, oh, I missed that
Well,
one.
I was going to give you a lot of crap for the one last night because just half a millisecond.
I'm working.
Oh
as
my
fa-
gosh.
my hand was on the other mouse, and I had to get it to this
man.
mouse, and then I had to find
Just like
a millisecond. I know.
literally a millisecond.
So
But
it's only
first world problems.
I know why that happened because they were feeding me beers last night.
Oh, yeah.
So those 5 Miller Lights I had, that was the difference.
Hey, absolutely. That
You
is
know,
the difference. That's why we
That
have
was it.
laws,
I'm not even going to lie to you. So
Yeah.
that half a millisecond was due to that somewhere between 3 and 5
Yep.
Miller Lite.
Mm,
It
yep.
just it slowed me down just enough. The reaction time wasn't there.
Yeah, that's why we cannot drink and drive.
That was it.
That's why.
Nolan Hutzler is going to lead off here for the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks. Adam Olson, the big crafty righty. He's about the 6'3" variety on the mound today. Pours in a strike on the outside corner. He works ahead of Nolan Hutzler, 0-1.
Yeah, looks like he's throwing a pretty easy 83, 84 right there.
yeah.
Jugs Gun had that one at 83. But he'll get loose. I think he might hit 85 today. Silky smooth. Look out.
Oh, nope.
And then he hits Nolan Hutzler with a little HBP hit by pitch.
Okay.
Hutzler on down to first.
All right. Hey, if they can scratch a run or two here, we got a ball game.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We got an early ball game.
So Jake Varsho, his brother, just making some noise in the bigs.
Really?
Yes.
He's looking good though with the quarter length pant and the stirrup going.
That's old school.
That is old school.
That's
and I'm digging it right there.
1984 all day long.
That is old school.
That's a vintage year, Kevin. I'll tell you that.
Little Mark
It's a
McGuire.
I remember that year.
That's there.
0-1, and Adam Olson works ahead of Varsho, 0-1. Runner at first, that's a Nolan Hutzler over there, out to his 3.5-step lead. The pitch.
Oh,
flowing up.
That might get down.
That's trouble.
Left
That's trouble.
field, and was that caught over there? I was watching my monitor.
Nope.
Just out of our camera view here, and just towards the dugout. They gave it a good chase, just couldn't quite get to it.
Yeah, the wind definitely played a role in that non-catch there, because third base was running right into the outfield, and he kind of got turned around there.
Kind of had to do a weird turn at the end and took it right off the palm. Kind of looks like it just kind of confused him a little bit.
Yep.
So Adam Olson ahead of Varsho, 0-2. The pitch, check swing. You're going to check that?
Can't call
No,
it.
he did not. You can't not from there.
Nope.
Sometimes they do, and I'm exactly with you guys. I'm like, how in the world are you going to check with that guy?
Just don't call it.
Yeah.
You know, just don't call it.
If you don't know, it's he didn't go.
You're right.
Yep.
It's got to be the most egregious.
I like that
thing ever.
The word of the day is egregious.
That's
pretty well hit.
The wind's going to help it too.
Center field. That's caught out right in front of only rain in the drain out there. Nice catch by center fielder Camden Smith, who ranges over about 23 feet to his left, and he points up 1 out.
I don't know, Trade. The wind knocked that down. I mean, it's
kind of blowing. Well,
that
died.
ball, it looked like it was well struck. I mean,
it did sound, and
the wind is blowing kind of across from left towards right earlier.
That's kind of what I thought. I thought it was going to help that into the gap, but
the wind is kind of laid down.
It kind of died. Yeah, kind of died. That's
Wind
there.
right now. That looks like looking at that American flag. The wind is blowing straight down.
Interesting world we live in, huh?
2022.
You never know.
You never know.
True.
You never know. It's kind of swirling out there a bit. Luke Schemenauer, the right fielder, in. He's down 0-1. The pitch to Schemenauer slings that one wide of the zone. It's 1-1. Chippewa Falls. Go ahead.
Kevin, do we have a Jugs gun up? Do we have an MPH?
No, but I'm going to give you a story about that too, because I always say what the Jugs gun were, and it was I think it was 2 years ago. Matt Dornick, he says, you're full of crap. Little
that
hit
might get over his head.
And that
You're on 3. You're on 3 very easily.
Here he comes into third. First to third goes Nolan Hutzler. And Schemenauer with a little Oppo taco here in the middle of the day.
That's a prime example of hit it where it's pitched, Kevin.
Yeah.
Hit it where it's pitched.
Second baseman number 11, Matt Martineau.
We got a ball game.
So he came up here with a Jugs gun. This is a pretty good story, by the way. So Dorney comes up here with a Jugs gun. He says, "You're full of crap. That ain't it." And he stood over there with a Jugs gun. He goes, "What was that one?" Dorney goes, "What was that one?" I'm like, 84. He's 84.7. Okay, let's try again. What was that one? I go 86, 86.1, and he packed up his shit and he left.
Never question your ability to judge mile per hour again, did he, Kevin?
Because you're good. You're signed off. That's pretty much how that worked out.
And that's coming from Matt Dornick to earn that seal of approval.
It was 2 or 3, and I was within an MPH on each. But I'll tell you how I do it because it's really not that hard. Like you watch enough baseball. First of all, you know what 80 looks like, and you know what 90 looks like. So if you guess 85, you're within 2 for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
90 is easy to detect. 80 is pretty easy. This guy's throwing, I don't know, 83.
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been impressed with the umpire performance so far
Same.
here in the tournament. Last night we had a guy just solid, absolutely solid. Communicates with the players, lets you know.
Don't you like that?
He's got a firm presence back there. Like, even if he misses one or two here and there, I'll take a guy like that. He knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So, and he called a good zone. This
All
guy
game.
seems to be settling in behind the dish as well. He's starting to see the fastball a little bit. It takes – he's got the biggest lead.
That's away. Now 3-0 on Matt Martineau.
But, yeah, you got to respect a quality game from an umpire because it can make or break
It can.
an entire game. It can ruin a game. It just makes it about them. But for the most part, umpires do a good job. But you'll just run into those guys that just – I don't know what it is.
They're human, Trey. That's
They're
what
human.
it is.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
But
human.
if they come to the
Absolutely.
ballpark and they want a combined experience with the players and the umpires, it's better than if they want their experience.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
You want a combined experience where it's everybody's going to have fun tonight. We're going to bond a little bit. We're going to do the best we can, and it's better. That's hit pretty well into center field. Center fielder cruising back a couple steps. That's probably going to be a tag there. Here comes the runner home, and he'll score sac fly for Matt Martineau and gets Chippewa Falls on the border. Gets one of those 4 back. F8, 2 outs, and Nolan Hutzler scores
Batting now for the Lumberjacks,
from third on the sac
baseman
fly.
number 2, Chandler Blair.
And we'll go to Chandler Blair. I keep wanting to reach over here and do all that,
No, I got
Cookie,
you.
but
I
it's
got
so
you.
good that you're
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm almost getting relaxed right now.
You should comfort you.
I feel it. I'm
Good.
just this is I can do this way better. I'm not going to miss a shot now, Trey. I'm not worried about something else. Ooh, that's right down Hanson Drive, 0-1 on Chandler Blair.
And I know I get on the umps a lot. I do get
That's
on
the
the umps a
passion,
lot.
though. That's the passion.
And the thing is, I umpire a lot as well. So I almost feel like, you talk the talk, and I kind of walk the walk along with it a little bit. Just doing it myself, I'm not a guy who has never umped a game. I've umped a lot of games. So I kind of get it, but, it's something I've been working on, just focus on what you can control as a player and as a team. We've seen it with the Fish recently.
That's hit to right field, and that is going to be foul and down into the bullpen area. Hops up out of play. A good souvenir for some young fan in about row 7 down there. Everybody looks safe. Ushers come down, and it's thumbs up.
Good rule for life, though. Focus on what you can control.
Right?
There you
Yep.
go. Attaboy.
Hey, I'm working on a book called Strong Minds related to that.
Yeah.
You can control everything in your own mind. You throw down, safe. Swings through. That's a strikeout, though. And I'm going to go to that between innings because I'm going to get on that a little bit. We're going to talk about it.
Circle of control. Circle of influence.
Correct. So, I would say this: the middle finger. It only has the power you give it.
Absolutely.
You can choose to smile and wave, or you can choose to be pissed off. How about a strong mind? Instead of teaching victimhood, why don't we teach strong minds that you're actually in control of your own life?
I like that.
Right?
Yeah,
And if you could
absolutely.
train young kids to say, you know what they're calling me a name, so what? I'm not gonna own it.
It is what it is, Kevin. It's
Right?
you allow these people to have some kind of power over you if you give them an emotional response and what they want.
You know
which
what
is
I
not
s-
what they want.
You know
right?
what I say to that? I mean, they would be flattered to know that they can rent that much space in your head.
Absolutely.
Oh my God! Why would you
Rent-free.
give them that satisfaction?
It's the best thing to do.
Yep.
Something or someone is, just don't let it affect you.
Yep.
Strong mind.
Create your own
Strong mind.
mindset.
But I can think you can attest to this, Trey, that some of us Fish baseball players and as a team, we live in other teams' heads rent-free for
You
sure.
try.
Yeah.
Because you're looking for a weak mind.
There you go.
You're
It
looking
just
for a
happens.
weak mind, right? Because
Yep.
you want to rent some space. If you
Yep.
can, if they let you,
Yep.
I'll take the rent.
Yep.
Correct. Well, yeah, we've been playing way better as a team, I've thought, as soon as we started focusing on
What you
we
can control.
Pick our own guys up, lay off dumps, lay off the other team.
Yeah.
Silent assassins. That's kind of the phrase we've been using recently, and we're playing really good baseball, and it just feels better overall.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness!
So I was looking that up.
Oh my goodness!
God,
And then he
why?
fires a dart down there.
Leading off the top of the
That's
second,
called using your head, ladies and
Oh my
gentlemen.
God,
fielder
why
number
did he
9,
do that?
Hunter Hess.
Okay.
So there are a lot of TED Talks out there, hundreds of thousands of TED Talks. There's not one on Strong Minds.
Hundreds of thousands of TED Talks.
Oh yeah, they're, they're all over.
TED Talks.
Oh yeah, they're
Oh,
all over
man.
the country. But anyway, there's none on Strong Minds. I'm doing one, so get ready.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I want to change the thought pattern. It's pretty easy.
I like it.
We'd have a better planet if you just worried about yourself. A little less. That was, remember Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Oh yeah.
One of the best lines ever when Charlie Sheen is talking to Ferris's sister, and he says, why are you so mad? He says, because my brother's ditching school. He says, why don't you ditch school?
I get
Little,
caught.
little flip into left.
Ooh.
Shortstop over the shoulder catch, and retires Hunter Hess for an F6 for out number 1. So he says to his sister, why don't you ditch school? And she says, well, I don't want to ditch school. I'm too afraid to ditch school. He goes, I think you need to spend a little less time worrying about your brother, a little bit more time worrying about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I think a good example of what you're talking about is a football team.
Okay.
You teach assignment. What you hear Nick Saban, you hear all these coaches talk about like, what's your assignment, what's your job on this play?
Yeah.
You have to be concerned about what you are supposed to do perfectly.
Yes.
On each particular play. So if you're worrying about somebody else,
You're not going to do
you're
it.
not going to do your job, and then
No.
in general,
You won't.
the big picture is not going to run as
Yeah.
smoothly as,
Yeah.
as you like it to.
And that could be the subset conference. So the first conference would be teamwork and team play and doing your role the best you can.
Absolutely.
Right.
And then you see a play that just every lineman does his
Ooh,
job
yeah, pretty
that,
well
That
until
ball's
left
probably
center.
going to get down.
Getting back, and that is going to be over his head. That's going all the way, well, not quite to the wall. Fumbling out there with it, and stand-up double for leadoff batter A.J. Lewis here in the top of the second.
And it didn't turn into an extra bag, but you can kind of see a home field advantage for us maybe playing on turf
yeah.
here.
Absolutely.
That outfielder, every single ball that he's probably ever fielded, besides maybe a couple in his life, that just sits right in front of him.
Right.
He makes the play. He might even hit the cut, make the runner on first, not even take two. But that ball just bounced right over his head on the turf. That's tough. It's tough to adjust mid-play. You never play there.
Nope, you don't know. You think that ball is going to do what it's done 1,000 times at 1,000 other parks, but you get out here and that just cherry hops right over your head.
Yeah, that's tough. It didn't turn into an extra bag, so
That
that
ball
well, there it
skirts
is.
away.
There's
Now
the
it does
extra
turn
bag.
it.
Yeah.
But
That's a wild pitch. So that, by the way, that was A.J. Lewis at leadoff batter. That was his second double of the game. He's got a pair of doubles.
Wow.
Good way to start a series there.
Eric
you go.
Cummings batting now is hit by pitch and scored in the first. Heading the count 2-0. Good RBI opportunity for him right here. That's down. Nice block behind the dish there by Jake Varsho. 2 spot in the order. Scoreboard's correct, 4-1. Kevin Westhouse along with Jeff Cook and Trey Larson bringing you the action this afternoon.
There we go.
That's a strike in the knees on the corner. Hit the very left corner of our K zone. And it's 3-1. I'll throw up my 3-dimensional K zone. Oh, yeah, one seam got the outside corner.
Attaboy.
Just missed. And it's a walk. And now runners at the corners with just 1 out.
Coming up to bat for the LaCrescent Cardinals, right fielder number 13, Connor Nelson.
Now we go to Connor Nelson. Connor Nelson also walked and scored last inning. Connor Nelson still getting loose. There's some creaking when he's touching his toes there. He's good to go, though. Connor Nelson, the right fielder for the LaCrescent Cardinals. Wes Byorski. He's set, and here he comes. Flowing up, foul and out of play.
You know what tastes better than a foul ball? Candy. Take that foul ball back.
That's what I say. You know what those foul balls are? That's a piece of candy.
That's a piece of candy.
Piece of candy.
Piece of candy.
I didn't say it like my granddaughter. That's a piece of candy. Hey, Grandpa, you got any candy? Yeah. Oh, it's hit right back into your living room and through. Run scores. And nice single right there by Connor Nelson. RBI variety. And LaCrescent keeps their foot on the gas. Runners at first and second now, 1 out, and we're going to the 4-hole hitter, Chance Clayman. He walked and scored in the first as well. Seems to be a common theme there for LaCrescent. This time they're knocking it around the yard. Just 1 out. Runners at first and second, there's 1 in. That finds the corner, 0-1. No, baseball's a great game, right? There's a game within a game on every single pitch.
Absolutely.
So awesome. You can never get bored. Some people are bored immediately. I'm never bored.
Because they don't know what's going on, Kevin.
I think there's got to be high gas. It's 0-2. I mean, so much strategy. I mean, score, weather, players, speed. It's just a million things. It's great for people with ADD. It's awesome.
It's kind of like curling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What was that kind of like? You couldn't hear you. You were just chewing. Then you're back.
Yeah.
Now you're back.
No, we're good. We're good.
Kind of like curling. Is that?
Yeah, this is a dumb example, I think.
I heard some people
I don't know.
scratching their heads.
Yeah, it was.
There's
I was
there's
one
a
of
lot
them.
of
I didn't get it.
there's a lot of idiosyncrasies
There you go.
about each sport,
Attaboy, good word.
and if you never played it,
Yeah.
you're not gonna understand those. So I
Right.
kind of get it.
True.
You watch a baseball game on TV when they're throwing like 100 miles an hour, and it looks like, oh, I could hit that.
Yeah.
And you get in the box, and it's like a little golf ball just being shot out of a cannon. Like, you're like, oh, I can't even see it.
I was watching the Field of Dreams game the other night, and had a couple of guys mic'd up, and they said, "What's the difference between 95 and 100?"
A lot.
That's what he said. He goes, "Now it's not even uncommon. You got to be ready for 100."
It's weird.
Oh, it is.
It's really weird. I'd have a tough time because, I mean, to see and hit 100, you have to see 100.
Yeah.
A lot.
A lot.
And, I've never seen 100.
Nope.
You would be like, "What's that?"
Yep. Saw 97 in college one
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was still, I mean, like, I think it goes back to what you were talking about earlier, Kevin. It's you go in 5-mile-per-hour increments that
Yeah.
are pretty much all the same.
Yeah.
But once you hit 100, it's just a different world.
You hit 97. You took an AB in 97?
Yeah, 97,
Popped
yeah,
up
yeah.
right
Yeah, that's
side.
Yeah.
Right fielder's going to call him off. That's right. That's his play. And not deep enough for anybody to advance.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen right there 94 to 97, and
It's all pretty much the same. 93 to about, like 94 to like 97 is like, it's just fast.
It's very fast.
It's just fast, yeah, absolutely.
Now with 2 outs, we're going to go to Cale Beckman, the shortstop. He's hitting in the 5-hole. He's 1 for 1 today. Singled and stole the base.
I never understand the guys that just make it look so effortless in their throwing. Like, I had a lefty, like 6'4", big velo pouch, like just unathletic guy, and he just looked like he was throwing BP, just like kind of short arm BP. 93, 94.
Trey,
I'm like,
for the listeners at home, Trey, what's a velo pouch?
oh, so that's just like
Velocity.
it's a what'd you call it? It's a gut.
a fanny-
You got a
oh.
gut going.
Okay.
And there's some poundage there that you somehow have figured out how to leverage when you're pitching the ball to make it go faster.
Would you say that Matt Dornick has a velo pouch?
You could say that he has a classic example of a velo pouch.
I like that.
Absolutely.
I like that.
That's
oh,
real.
That's hit well
that's
to
a
left.
gap.
And that is going to be
Get in there.
down and runs.
You got a
coming
late
from.
jump.
They have a play at the
He
plate.
did.
Here he comes. And
Bad.
he'll
This kid
score.
is just born to block.
Mm-hmm.
Born to block. He is working hard back here.
So Eric Cummings plates, and the second run of the inning for LaCrescent. Connor Nelson goes to second, and Cal Beckman gets his second hit of the game and his second RBI of the game. And he'll be on first. Now we go to Conley O'Keefe, the catcher.
You know, Kevin, they keep putting up innings like this. Chippewa Falls is going to have a long but very short day.
Yeah. These are supposed to be 9-inning games, correct?
Correct.
And they get shortened only if they get the 10-run run.
Classic example was last night.
Absolutely.
Throw back.
Good back throw.
Oh, my.
Close. Very close.
Real close. You got a great look at that at home.
Mm-hmm.
And nice sling down there by catcher Jake Varsho.
He's putting in work back there. I see him working.
He's got a sweat going.
He does, definitely.
1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs on the catcher Conley O'Keefe.
Blue bat special. Look good, play good. Oh,
Flowing up, right side. First baseman near the foul line, drifting into foul territory, makes the catch and retires Conley O'Keefe on an F3 if you're scoring along at home with your McGregor scorebook and your number 2 lead pencil. And that will do it. But LaCrescent Cardinals, they played 2 more runs. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 1.5 in the books, 6-1, LaCrescent.
bottom of 2.
Going to the bottom of the second. So playing for the Fish, I mean, you guys have those Wednesday night and Friday night games, the crowds of 750 to 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
So are you guys the envy of the league with that, or what?
I
What do
mean,
you
you
think?
gotta think, but I always, Kevin, I like to put myself in other people's shoes, right?
Yep.
And I try to get the full human experience,
Right.
and I just think of coming here, coming to this ballpark, knowing what you're in for, knowing the depth, knowing the talent, and then seeing the fans. I mean, you gotta think that most of these town ball teams, even on a home game on a Saturday or a Friday, they might have
100?
Oh, that's pushing it.
Right.
Yeah,
I was going to go. I was rounding up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like
50, 100 people.
150 to 100 people, and most of those people are going to be like
Family.
parents,
Yeah,
family,
yeah.
girlfriend
Right,
here and there,
right.
you know. But, you know, I have a solid group of 15 to 20 friends that they have nothing. They just like to come out and hang. You know?
That's what this town does. They just like, I have nothing else to do. I'm going to go around to the ballpark and probably see some neighbors, some friends, have a cheap beer, hang out, watch some great atmosphere.
And it's not exclusively us or the players, but it's, you know, so you got families. And it's like any other ballpark, what am I going to do with the kids? Oh, they'll play the whole time.
Playground
Where
here.
are we going to eat? Oh, we got food, beers, the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah, it's just great.
It's the experience.
It is totally experience.
We've almost recreated just the minor league ballpark atmosphere.
Oh, absolutely.
Working on it. Caleb Gardon is in now, and he flips one to right and foul, and Adam Olson works ahead. No balls and a strike. We're in the bottom of the second.
I like this Olson kid up there, Kevin. What is he, about 6'4"?
Yeah, I said 6'3", 6'4".
$125 soaking wet.
Yeah, right? He's 6'3", 190, maybe.
Ooh, yeah,
180?
No, I'm going to say 160.
Yeah,
165. Yeah.
He's Mark the Bird Fidrich. Yeah, he's tall. He's lanky. He's kind of got the pitcher frame.
Definitely does, yep.
And he's ahead of Caleb Garden, 0-2. Stares in to his battery mate, Varsho. Has what he likes.
Good pitch.
Excuse me. Adam Olson. Adam Olson. Yep. DeConley O'Keefe is catching. That's what I went on the wrong side there. No, he says, work him outside here. He said, work him outside. Let's see if he can hit the spot. Doesn't. And it's 2-2. Worked him down. That was good. 2-2 now. We're at the 6th spot in the order. This is a designated hitter, Caleb Gardon.
Oof.
Right back up through there, and that is down. And that gets by the center fielder. At least he bobbles it. Now he's going to throw it from his knees. Is that what you were talking about earlier, the weird bounces out there? A little bit there? I didn't see exactly what happened there.
I think he might have just lost his footing.
Okay.
Because here's a fun fact for you, Kevin. You would say that 99.9% of the time, everybody that's playing an infield position always wears a cup, protective cup.
Right.
None of our guys do.
No,
none. That's the kind of cherry hops you get out here.
Right. You know the hop.
You know the hop. You know the ball, how it's going to play. It ain't going to hit a rock. It's not going to hit anything weird. You know.
Right.
Oh, I'm lagging here. There we go. Hang on.
Ball one. One ball, no strikes. We've got nobody out and a runner at first base for Chip Falls. Adam Olson, the big lanky right-hander, stares in, and here he comes. That one finds the corner. It's 1-1. Yeah, Chip Falls is going to have to get a couple runs here to stay in this baseball game. As LaCrescent's got about $1.50 in the merry-go-round.
Yep. You let them hold on to that 5-run lead, that'll really bring you down.
To Chinatown.
Absolutely. Huh? Yeah, it's nice up here in the booth, though. Yeah.
The breeze coming in. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, Trey's not mic'd up. He just went outside to get a Snickers and said it's a little chilly out there, Kevin.
I feel a cooler breeze.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Chopper right side.
Good play.
Going to get the one at first.
Attaboy.
Got him by 4 steps. Nice play out there by second baseman A.J. Lewis to retire Blade Bovey for out number 1.
You say Blade?
Blade, B-L-A-Y-D-E.
Huh.
Looks right. B-L-A-Y-D-E. Blade. I think it's got to be Blade, right?
Blade?
Blade. For the French people.
Yeah, let's go with Blade.
Blade.
Sounds fancy.
Bland sounds a lot fancier than Blade.
It does. I like it.
Awesome. Now we got Dawson Mathwig, the center fielder. So for those of you listening at Chippewa Falls, you can help us out there.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Call in.
Blade, or get on the chat box. Let us know where you're watching from anyway. Say hello. Hit right side, just foul. Yeah, we don't have the Diedrich clan on today. Usually he crowds the chat room with about 6 or 8 people.
Just blowing them up.
All night long.
Yeah.
Every night they got drinking games going on.
Diedrich clan in full force.
They are, usually. 1-1. That's upstairs, out of the glove, and then caught as it pops out. Dawson Mathwig trying to plate one here. He's got a good chance for RBI opportunity with a runner at second and just 1 out. This is good baseball weather, though. You're not going to overheat. It's good. The pitch. Right side and foul again. Up and out of play, and we go to 2-2.
Little chilly for my liking, Kevin.
Yeah,
you
like 80? You're the 80 guy?
90s.
90s.
Man.
Bring it.
90s. It just gets all the juices going. You know, you don't really have to worry about pulling something or getting hurt.
That's true.
Oh,
Look out. Right past his ear hole.
curved around his head there,
Did.
Kevin. Yeah.
And it's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the order here with the 8th spot. Chippewa looking to get a couple guys on and turn this thing over. Another one foul. Nice job by
Good fight.
Dawson Mathwig. Good at bat here.
Good fight. Good way to keep the at-bat going.
Making Adam Olson work. I would say this is a better duty than taking tickets. What do you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, it's going to be borderline, and then, Mr. Mathwig committed, and nothing you can do except swing through that.
Nope. Not very gracefully either, I
No,
might point out.
no.
It was not the best swing on that ball, but,
The bubble above his head, said, "Oh crap!"
Yep. Wish I had that one back.
Yeah. 2 in the bucket now. We're at the 9 spot to Blake Tripper.
Good swing.
That's going to reach the seats and out of play, into the plaza area.
Be real nice if the bottom of the order could extend this inning here for the Chippewa Falls.
Yeah, I'm sure, they want to get back to Nolan Hutzler up top of the order. He's thinking, I need to have an opportunity here with that runner at second base. And see if Blake Tripper, the first baseman, can work his way on. He's down in the count, 0-1 with 2 in the bucket.
Something to the right side, find a little gap, score a run, extend the inning,
Wear one.
Absolutely. Oh,
That finds the corner. That's a pretty good fastball in the inside corner. It looks like he almost crossed him up a bit there. Wasn't expecting that pain of the corner. And now it's quickly 0-2, and Blake is in a bit of trouble here. Adam Olson stares in. Has what he likes from Conley O'Keefe.
not a good spot.
Opposite field, that's down. They're going to try to score the run. Here he comes around third. We're going to have a play at the plate. Throw is up the first baseline, and he's going to score. And right on cue, the number 9 hole hitter, Blake Tripper, hits a RBI single into left field, and then a little bit of an errant throw plates the run.
Kevin, 0-2, 2 outs, and you saw him set up inside.
Missed a spot.
Missed his spot, especially with a left-handed hitter with a right-handed pitcher, man. You just want to set up outside. You're 0-2. You're way up. You got a couple to burn, man. Burn those off.
That was too juicy. And Blake Tripper, who was
Way
already
too
kind of,
juicy.
he was thinking anything close, I got to swing, and he was like, here's a pretty nice one.
Absolutely.
And then just nothing fancy, right? Because he's 0-2, so he's not going to try to jerk one.
Nothing.
And so he's just going to just hit it where it's pitched.
Literally,
And drove it the other way. And
Yep.
real nice piece of hitting.
Extended the inning, got the run in.
Yeah. That's away to Nolan Hutzler. We're back to the top of the order now to the shortstop, Nolan Hutzler. He was hit by a pitch to his first at-bat and ended up scoring on the sac fly by Matt Martin now.
And that's all it takes, Kevin, is a couple answer innings. You just start chipping away slowly but surely. But, you allow guys to stay in a ball game, they'll make you pay for it.
Correct. Yeah, and then you look back, right? You're going,
Exactly.
geez, we were up 6-1 in the second, and now all of a sudden it's 6-5.
And when you can't pinpoint where it went wrong, it basically means it was going wrong the whole
time.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So hats off to Chippewa Falls by just pecking away here.
Absolutely. Stay in it, man. Get it to the next guy.
It's a long game, right?
It is a long game, man.
Things change when you get to the seventh. And if you're within 3 or 4, it's anybody's game.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you can have both pitchers early on like this, running up a higher pitch count.
It's going to be the bullpen. You just don't know what's under the hood.
Absolutely.
3-0. That one finds it. It's now 3-1 on Nolan Hutzler. Yeah, we're in the second. And I'm going to guess that Adam Olson's probably thrown 35 pitches, don't you think?
Safe estimate, sure, yeah.
Steve knows exactly. 40?
40.
Okay, so we're close.
Spot on, Kevin. Good.
10% rule. That's hit right side, foul and out of play. Count works full. That's quite a few pitches for 2 innings.
Mm-hmm. This could be a volatile situation we have here. You got 3-2 runner going.
Yeah, he'll be off. Everybody in the dugout's yelling, wait till he delivers.
Wait till he goes.
Off to the races. Flowing up towards center field. Center fielder coming in. Still coming. Gets a beat on it and makes the one-handed catch.
I wanted to say can of corn there, but it just looks like they're hanging up there today.
Right?
Yeah.
No, that was a little bit of circus on that. That was not as easy as looked off the bat.
But if you look, he was playing shallow to begin with. I mean, but he had to really
come a long ways.
Come a long ways to get that ball out, that I thought was just, Benny the Jet Rodriguez, just hold your glove out and I'll hit it to you.
Bam, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
But the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks do play to run. They get the 1 run on the 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2 in the books now. It's 6-2 LaCrescent. Here's I got a little bit of a fun one for you right here.
All right,
we did this last night. Check up here. Check this kid out here. It's Little League World Series says nobody goes to work harder than the Little Leaguer from Wyoming, mashing dingers in a pair of ranching gloves.
Attaboy.
You're trying to think of how that came about. He probably was on the farm and
absolutely,
had the gloves on, grabbed a bat, and went, "Hey, this feels pretty good.
This works.
I think I'm going to the park with these."
Yep, these will last me longer than batting gloves.
Yeah, yeah.
If I can wrestle heifers and bale hay in these, I think they'll hold up well in a baseball game.
On the way to the plate, maybe you had to pick a couple pieces of straw out of them yet. You don't know
absolutely.
That, right?
And then after that, and after you wear them once, Kevin, and you see them connect, and you see people like it, that's just a vibe after that.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you got half the team wearing them.
Absolutely.
That will happen.
Yep. So it went from a matter of necessity to a vibe to a trendsetter.
Trend, he might be.
Yeah.
And what's funny about that is he did hit a dinger right after that shot right there.
And it's not the bat, it's the gloves, man.
Yeah. It's the gloves. The gloves.
Got some home on them, got some ranch on them.
Spenny.
What's up, guys?
Welcome back, buddy.
2 teams that can swing the bat a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
I was saying I was feeling a little bit lonely without the Diedrich clan online.
Yeah.
And their drinking games that they got all
yeah.
over top of the
Yeah. Yeah, they love filling up that chat box. I know
they do.
Yeah.
Diedrich clan coming out in full force for the game.
Absolutely.
We have a ton of fun.
Yeah, they appreciate it.
A lot of fun. All right, here we go. Top of the third. It's going to be 7-8-9 due up for the LaCrescent Cardinals. Smith, Coleman, and Hess.
The LaCrescent Cardinals, the center fielder number 10, Camden Smith.
That's a big league name, by the way, Camden Smith.
It is a big league name. Kevin, what do we think this guy's at, their pitcher?
Pitch count?
Yeah.
Let's go. Steve, what do you got on this pitcher? Oh, don't tell me. Let me see.
55.
I'm going to say 50.
I was going to say 50. 58.
What is it? Oh,
I said 55.
There you go. Winner. It's quite a few.
60 now.
This is Wes Byorski.
Correction.
He's the pickup player, and we're not sure exactly where he's from. His jersey almost matches.
Yep.
A little different shade.
Wherever he's from, I think he's a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
Great mustache. Kevs, what do we got the jugs gun on this guy?
That was about at 80.
Yeah.
Grounder left side. Throw to first. Dug out over there. Nice job.
Good dig.
Good dig
stretch.
over there by first baseman Blake Tripper. to get Camden Smith on a 6-3 ground out. One in the bucket. We're going to Jack Coleman, the designated hitter. Yeah, that one didn't have quite the juice on it. You know, he's been low 80s maybe.
Mm-hmm. We had a discussion earlier, Spencer. Kevin is scarily accurate. Human jugs gun. No need for technology over here.
Yeah, we had there were some questions about that a few years ago, and Dorney brought the actual jugs gun up here, and I think we did 2 or 3, and he asked me I was within a mile per hour on each one, and he just packed it up and he went left. And
So-
he said, "You're good."
Kevin, I want to know how many baseball games have you done from up here?
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
I don't know,
Yeah.
500
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, you'll
between
develop
high
an eye
school-
for it
Yeah.
after that. many.
And after playing since age 3
Yeah.
to high school to college
Yeah.
to men's leagues to coaching, you've seen it, all right. And what we were saying, Spenny, is you know what 80 looks like and you know what 90 looks like. So if you say 85, you're within a couple.
Yeah,
You know.
somewhere right in between.
You're right. Yeah, I don't see it there. I haven't seen many 90s this year. You can see 78.
I think
Like that's probably 78, 79.
we saw two. I want to say we saw 2 guys this year that probably got close to 90.
Bay City kid. He was
Bay
he
City
was touching
lefty,
it. Yeah.
and a young tall dude from Red Wing.
Really?
And yeah, it's just like you were saying, Kevin. You see it, and you're just like, okay, that's just a
Yeah,
little
different.
bit, little
Different.
different.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, 90's recognizable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
One out single for Jack Coleman takes that one to the right side, and he's on first. Now we go to the 9-hole hitter, Hunter Hess.
Batting now, left fielder number 9, Hunter Hess.
So that maybe I gave away the secret, but if you say 85, you're going to be within 2. It's going to be 84, 85, or 86, so you're within either way. The chopper back up the middle off the pitcher's glove. Second baseman gets a flip to second. Barehanded on to first. That's not going to be in time, but pretty nifty barehand out there by shortstop Nolan Hutzler, but not able to get the speedy Hunter Hess, who will reach on a fielder's choice. There's 2 down.
Worth mentioning, Kevin, kudos to the second baseman there, number 11, for really sticking with that ball. The pitcher actually, deflected that a
Yeah.
little bit off his glove, changed the trajectory of it quite significantly. He did a really nice job of sticking with that ball.
That's some quality commentary right there. Used a couple 3-syllable words in there. That was good.
I have my
That was
moments,
good.
Kevin. I have my moments.
1 ball and no strikes. We're back to the top of the order now to A.J. Lewis. A.J. doubled twice today and scored both times. So A.J. is feeling it, working on offensive player of the game right now.
Big hack.
1-1. Runner goes.
Good pitch to run on.
Stolen base for Hunter Hess.
His helmet only made it about 20 feet.
That's how fast he is.
Yeah, he's flying.
Ran right out from underneath the lid.
Mm-hmm.
So Chippewa Falls is just looking to keep LaCrescent off the board this inning, I believe. Says Captain Obvious.
No, this is definitely a big at bat because this is their leadoff guy.
Yeah.
And he's put 1 in each gap so far. 2 outs with a guy in scoring position.
Another RBI opportunity right here for second baseman A.J. Lewis. The pitch.
Just
And
like
boy,
that.
nice piece of hitting there. And that just hung up a little bit too much. And A.J. Lewis had the right idea, but good job out there by left fielder Blade Bovey to retire Lewis on an F7 for out number 3. So the Chippewa Falls Cardinals hold the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks hold the LaCrescent Cardinals scoreless for the first time. They get no runs on the 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. 2.5 in the books. 6-2 LaCrescent. So it's got to be pretty fun playing for the Fish. You come out here, the Town League team, you come out on a Wednesday night and you get 750 to 1,000 people that come out to a game. It's got to be pretty fun.
I always say we get kind of spoiled here.
Yeah.
And the kids come run after the game and their parents come up and they know you by name and it's like, wow, it makes you feel pretty special. So
yeah.
Josh has done a great job. Like, building this community and
Yeah.
and this is my second year, but just welcoming me to the team and giving me a chance to play and. We're pretty lucky to be able to play out here.
I mean, a lot of the guys, I had a kid who played in Northwoods League for a while and stuff, but this matches the Northwoods League atmosphere.
This is just like it. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, I was with the Duluth Huskies for 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, super similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, my son played for Thunder Bay.
Nice.
But you talk about bus time.
Oh man. Yep, I remember going to Thunder Bay. That was one of the stops we made.
Way north.
But similar to there, yeah. I mean, we honestly draw
as well or more.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the whole atmosphere, right? The park, the playing surface, the music, the smell of the ribs, and I mean the whole thing.
Absolutely. I know before the games when we kind of huddle and do a little pep talk before we look around and we all get pretty fired up by just the scenery. I know I do, anyway.
Soft hit into left fielder. Can't get it. He almost had that right at the shoe tops, but the ball's down. You're going to have to score that a base hit, I believe. They do give that a hit for Jake Varsho. Little grip tape single out into short left center field, and Varsho's on.
That last out that they got with their leadoff hitter and 2 outs, I was thinking this could be a turning point. If they hold them off the board here, this team can swing it too. So get the leadoff batter on. We'll see what happens. Chip
away. It's only 6-2, and it's early.
Early.
3 spot in the order now to Luke Sheminow. I'm not sure where that missed. But here, I'm going to do this. Let's see if we can get this. We put the base runner on there, and then here's the balls and strikes are right here. So if you want to try to do that, here he comes. Here's coming. Grounder left side. That could be 2, 6, 4. Safe at first base.
Bang, bang.
Almost turned it, but
Almost.
couldn't get the speedy Sheminow, who will reach on a fielder's choice.
The new batter for Chippewa, second baseman, number 11, Matt Martineau.
So it'll be 1 out now with a runner at first base. Everything working out good for you?
Yeah, we got it figured out.
Oh, good. Had to go see a man about a horse?
Had to go see a man about a horse in a town. I can tell by my warm welcome that I was sorely missed. That is much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you've been doing a good job, Jeff.
Thank you.
People at home are just yelling at their TVs.
Yep.
How come that runner's not on base? What's the pitch count?
Absolutely.
0-1 right now. There's 1 in the bucket, runner at first. We're at the 4 spot in the order. Matt Martineau. He hit a sack fly, RBI his first time up.
Just an integral cog here in this machine, Kevin. It all falls apart when
we
I'm
talked about being part of the team. Everybody's got their role. Just do the best you can at your role.
Absolutely.
We all do our deal, and we're going to just absolutely be like hot knife through butter.
Love it.
I'd like to welcome in all of our viewers. We got Kevin Westhouse here along with Spencer Diedrich and Jeff Cook right now.
Heyo.
Bringing you all the action between the LaCrescent Cardinals and the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks. Don't be afraid to get up on the chat section. Let us know your beef or where you're listening from. Just to say hello. See a good play, throw up a clap, clap, clap. No balls and a strike.
Good hack. Right back to the booth.
Right back here into your living room. 2 for flinching on that.
There you go.
Kevin, we were talking earlier about amateur pitchers and the velocities we see. I would say this guy's probably closer to the higher end. He's got a little zip.
I gave him an 86 earlier on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Throw to first, back in there safely.
Got, like we were saying, got that good frame. What do you think, Svenny? 6'3", 165?
Yeah, he could. Yeah, depending on his age, he could.
Depending how many quarters he has in his back pocket,
Absolutely.
He's somewhere between 160 and 164.
How many pairs of socks he has on? Yeah, for sure.
Look
good
out.
Pitch. That was a good pitch.
That was actually pretty close. It's 1-2. Scott Martineau in there trying to move the runner around, put a nickel in the merry-go-round, see if they can make this thing go up and down a few times for the Chippewaffles Lumberjacks. Hit right side. Just foul.
Woo. Kyle Fritz would have had that ball.
Fritz, you would have been all over that like a pack of dogs on a three-legged cat.
I love that one.
Just once a game. I kind of blew it on that, but the timing is right.
It was.
No, that was perfect.
Perfect. So good.
Who we got? How you doing? Greg Deitch is in the house. Greg Deitch, this is the guy to help us set up all these cameras. Chopper right
That's through.
side.
That's not.
And that is going to be slowly hit. Flip to first. Slid safe at first base. Wow.
Good hustle.
You advised the people not to slide, but he just felt it right there like, I got to get there. He dives in, and I think that's the right call. That's the right call. And safe at first base. Infield single for Matt Martineau. Little cue shot right there. Runners at first and second now with just one out, and we're going to Chandler Blair, the third baseman.
And that kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier, Kevin. It's plays like that can really change momentum here. One out, now you got runner on first and second.
I liked how Martineau did not give up on that one bit. He says, I'm going to beat this thing out.
He saw it. He saw what was happening.
Absolute cue shot, but placed it perfectly. Not a real bad play by second baseman.
No, well, okay, yeah. I mean, probably should have came and got it a little bit, but
yeah.
it goes back to not knowing
That's
that's
hit to
a
right
capper.
field.
That's down.
We're gonna have a ball game, guys.
Yeah, we got
That
a
ball
ball
is
game
going to
here.
be all the way to the wall. That's off the green Oasis sign. Here comes one run in. Here comes another guy in his back pocket. He'll score two.
Nice.
Chandler Blair with a 2 RBI double. And just like that, the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks are right back in this baseball game, guys. Wow.
Designated hitter number 0, Caleb Gardo.
We
Yeah.
got a ball game here, boys.
Yeah, a couple hustle plays that led to that. Guy lugging out and beating out a double play, and then that little tap in no man's land and dives first. That's
Yep.
fun to watch. This is how momentum turns.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then Chandler Blair just splits him, and he rolls one right up onto the green Oasis sign out there in right center. Speaking of right center, the right fielder going back on that.
Burned him.
And that is going to be off the wall. That's off Glass Express. Here comes a runner around 30, stumbling. He caught an edge, and he's going to have to go back.
Tough feeling when your weight's just
Yep.
out in front of
Front,
how
yeah.
fast your feet can go.
His body was here, and his feet couldn't keep up.
Oh,
Was that, Kevin, was that the third base coach, or was that the player himself?
That was the player that he kind of stumbled. I don't know if he tripped on the bag or. I think it was Giebel that did that last night, too, on your game. Did you see that? He came around there, and he had about 4 stutter steps where he almost went down and caught his balance and made it home last night.
what happened was their
Mm-hmm.
third baseman was standing almost on the base.
On the base.
Oh.
He wasn't almost. He was on the base. Brian,
Yeah.
And he had Brian Giebel had to, adjust and catch the
Oh, that's
inside edge of the bag to not plow the guy.
Brian Giebel's a very level-headed individual, and he was not happy about
Yeah,
that.
he almost went down. He just
Yeah.
I think I said, he caught an edge and threw the training wheels out, and then he kept his balance and came on in. This is Blade Bovey. Blade grounded out to second his first time up. We're at the 7th spot in the order, and Chippewa Falls, boy, getting right back in this thing. It's 6-4. With just still one out and 2 runners in scoring position over here at second and third. There they are.
Big AB for the lefty. Don't try to do too much here.
Something to the right side.
Just roll one, huh?
Anything to the right side.
Yeah. Anything but a comebacker to the pitcher.
Yep.
3-0. Probably get a little fussy here.
In the driver's seat.
Dawson Mathwig waits on deck for Chippewa Falls.
What do you do here, Spenny? You take all the way?
Absolutely.
You got to take here.
Good call.
And that's going to load him up.
Base is chock full of Lumberjacks, boys.
Maybe they can spin a yarn.
The new batter is center
You guys know that phrase, spin a yarn?
Dawson Mathwig.
Lumberjacks sit around the campfire and tell stories. It means spin a yarn.
Yeah.
So I'm saying the bases are full of Lumberjacks. Maybe they could spin a yarn.
I see what you did there,
There you
Kevin,
go.
and I like it.
Little conference on the mound. Let's go.
Needed.
Let's go check and see what's going on there. We'll just zoom right in. Ready? You guys want to do some lip reading?
Yeah.
We'll give it a go.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know who.
Bad
I don't.
angle.
Well, we got a
Bad.
little moisture up top
Yep.
of that lens. So who did you bring your microfiber towel and a 29-foot step ladder and get up there and wipe that out? Yeah. Typically we get that real close, but it's a little bit of haze on there today. But
Kevin, is this
that's that
for
camera right there,
right above
Yeah.
the dugout
Yeah.
on the first base?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that lens cover, on a moist day, it's whatever.
Yeah, it gets fogged up a little
A little
bit.
fogged up there.
It's a fun word to say.
Fogged up.
No, moist.
Moist. It's a little moisture on there.
Yeah.
A little moisture.
It's a very descriptive term.
It is. Yep.
See, if it get down like here, it's not bad, but just at the top of that thing, it's a little moist. All right.
Fun time to hit.
Right here.
We got 9 hole.
We are at the 8s.
Okay.
8 hole. Got to be careful with that, too, when you say 8 hole.
Absolutely.
Away.
Good job knocking that down catch.
So my wife always said the best pitch in baseball to hit is the first pitch after the coach visit. It's usually old number 1 right down the middle, though it wasn't right there, so she would have been wrong on that. She's always like,
I
"Kevin."
still really like that theory, though.
Right?
I think that's a great theory.
My wife is not, she's kind of dialed into it a little bit. She's like, I don't know why people don't swing at that first pitch after the coach visit. It's always right down the middle.
Yeah.
It's always all number 1. 2-0, though, and I tell you what, Dawson Mathwig's in the catbird seat right here. At 2 balls and no strikes, he's got to come to him.
Oof.
Good
There
swing.
it was, too. That was thigh high right down Main Street. Fouls it back. It's 2-1. Probably one he thought he could hit there, huh?
Yeah. Spencer, I got to ask you something, man. A situation like that, when you just saw 5 straight from the pitcher, do you take till you get one, or would you have been swinging on that, too?
I probably would have been swinging on that, too.
I feel you.
But very...
There it is.
Right back up through the box. Second baseman to shortstop. On to first. Pulled him off the bag. And here comes a run.
2 runs.
2 run score.
Throwing error.
So Chandler Blair and Caleb Gardow score. And are we
We got a tie ball game.
We
We
don't-
got a tie ball game
Are
here,
we
boys.
tied up, fellas?
We are, boys.
Yeah. This is going to be a good one.
Yes, it is.
Boy, that was double play opportunity.
Oh, it had
there.
double play written all over it.
Didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So 2 in the bucket. Mathwig reaches on a fielder's choice. Now we go to Blake Tripper.
Number 14, Blake Tripper.
What do we got? E6 on that?
Throwing error?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was up the line.
Yeah. So wait. Does Talia game talking to himself?
So Blake, last time he kind of got that little mini rally going. He got an RBI single with 2 outs.
He did, yeah.
In the 9 hole
the
last
9 hole,
time.
yeah.
1 for 1 today with a ribby.
See if he can't put something in a gap and give him the lead here.
Another RBI opportunity with that runner at second base, flowing up left side. Left fielder cruising under it and makes the catch out in fairly short left center field. So Tripper flies out to left, 3 down. That's going to do it. But what? Here's
4 hits and 1 cardinal error.
4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. 3 in the books. 6-6. Just like that. We got ourselves a ball game. Hey, we got some people tuning in. Hey, Ty Caldwell. He said, when did they switch over to pool play for playoffs? I'm not sure. Do you guys know the answer to that? The question online is, when did they switch over to pool play for the playoffs? Versus, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either, you guys.
So, yeah, we don't know that. And so Ty Cowell's on and gives the old clap, clap, clap right on demand right there. So in the comment section.
This Ty, where's Ty watching from?
Ty, let us know where you're watching from.
Leading off the top of the 4th inning for the LaCrescent Cardinals is the first baseman, number 3, Eric Cummings.
I saw it swing and say hi. My wife and I were eating a sandwich in the park, and I saw your truck there.
Well, good. Thanks for popping over. The system works very good. Hit by pitch. Let me get my headset back on. I better start calling this game. So, yeah, Eric Cummings. See ya, Greg.
Thanks,
Greg Deach. Yeah, Greg was out here. We were out here like early April, and we were setting up all these cameras, and it's all hooked up to this network switch here. And this guy's an IT guy, and he helped me do all that. So that
I feel like IT guy is selling him short. I would go with IT guru.
Guru, he's a
Yeah,
guru.
yep.
He's a guru.
Because I'm looking at all this stuff here, Kevin, and I have no idea.
There's a lot.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going
There's a
on.
lot going on. I have no clue.
There's a lot going on. So it might pitch on it first. See you, Greg.
See you, Greg. Good man, Greg.
Greg Deach.
Greg Deach. For all your tech needs. Yeah. Can we like plug his business? Does he have
Right.
something like that? Yeah. I don't
He
know.
just did it as a friend. He's an
Oh.
IT guy. I used to work with him, and he said, "Hey, come out here on a Saturday and help me," and he did.
Not a boy. All for
Hit
the
to
love of
left,
baseball
right there.
Kevin.
Good, it is. To
Roll
second
me
for
up.
one, on to first. Got him at first base. You got a great look at that at home. 6, 4, 3 if you're scoring along at home. The twin kill there.
Spencer, were you following that?
Batting now, third base.
Which part?
The
The IT talk or the double play?
the double play.
Yeah.
Do
6-4-3.
We think he got him.
Oh, yeah, he
I
did.
think they got him.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, oh
okay,
yeah, oh
okay,
yeah. Yeah,
okay.
Yep, I was watching it right here.
Okay.
I was watching it on this shot right here,
Yep.
and there's definitely he was out by
You
half
got
a
him?
step.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. My angle, I was just watching from up here. Look. Oh,
Flown to left, and that is going to hang
that's a
up there
quick inning.
just enough.
This team's gaining momentum.
That's a good answer inning. Good
Old
point.
Mo
Mhm.
has found its way on that. Boy, that was quick, wasn't
Yep,
it?
yep.
F7, 3 outs. So they send 3 to the plate. They get no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Now 3.5 in the books. It's 6-6.
Yep.
We're going to the bottom of inning 4. So Ty is from Menominee.
Huh, Menominee. All right.
Right on.
And that is what you call an answer inning right there. How many pitches did he throw? 4?
Not many.
4.
Hit
I'm
by
gonna
pitch
say.
on 1.
Yep.
How many was? Did he
Double
get a
play.
double play? Was that what, second pitch
Yep,
maybe?
yep.
So 3 or 4.
3 or 4 pitches. That's an answer inning right there. Get your team back in. Hot offense. Coming off a 4-run third. Right back in there. Get you a couple more runs.
And then they're going to send the top of the order to the plate here in the 4th.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Hutzler, Varsho, and Schemenauer will be the 3 up, 1, 2, and 3 for Chippewa Falls, as they definitely have Omo on their side right now.
Fresh arm.
We have a fresh arm
have a fresh
on the
arm.
bump.
So this is
Yes.
number 11. I think I took a picture of their bingo card, so let me see.
Okay.
Now pitching for the LaCrescent Cardinals, number 11, John McMurray.
John McMurray. Okay.
Johnny McMurray.
You guys, we got some serious Hollywood names in both of these lineups.
We really
you know what I'm
do.
saying?
Yeah, we really
There's
do.
been some good ones.
I mean, John McMurray, that's all names team. Instant all names team.
And he's got some nice hair out the back. You know.
He's got the dual exhaust coming
dual
out the
exhaust.
back.
Got the arm, the black arm sleeve, lets you know that he's maybe got a little something there.
Yeah. He's got the schmedium pants on.
Oh, definitely the tight mediums.
He's ready to rock.
He is ready to rock. Yeah.
Puts his arm out.
Yeah.
Catcher, we're going down to 2. We're getting this inning started. He is in to put out the fire.
I think so. 3rd out. Nolan Hutzler hit by a pitch and scored, and he flew out to center.
Leading off, top, the bottom of the 4th inning for Chippewa Falls is the top of the order.
Top of the order.
Nolan Hutzler.
You know, I always know if I'm not paying attention, it's the top of the order because this guy has just got a nice slit in the back of his pants right now.
Those are the
Side.
worst looking baseball pants
They
I've ever
are
seen.
atrocious. The fans can't really see him because it's the back thigh, but that's a
Somebody passed the hat.
somebody.
No, we're gonna zoom in on this right here.
You
Watch
can't-
the
yes,
monitor
please,
up home.
Please do. Please do.
I mean, that's what we're talking about right there. I mean,
there you go.
Come on, somebody go get that guy. a pair
Mom,
of
Dad,
pants.
if you're watching online,
Somebody get him a pair of
Christmas
pants.
list, new pants.
Chopper left side.
Good play. Nice
Throw
play.
to first.
Ooh, nope.
Did he pull him off?
Ooh.
They said no, he's good. So Hutzler grounds out 6-3 for out number 1.
Batting now, catcher number 21, Jake Varsho.
Speaking of pants, this guy's rocking the tweeners.
Yep. With the stirrups. Noted.
Jeff, can you explain to us what the word tweener means?
That is an abbreviation for in betweener. It's just a mid-length hitting mid-shin. Oh,
Little
Hitting
apotacos
mid-barrel.
there, and that's down. Little duck snort. Opposite field knocks that in there.
Oppo taco.
Apotaco duck
Oppo
snort.
Duck snort.
Schemenauer is the new batter for the Lumberjacks. Right fielder number 8.
I mean, duck snort, that's pretty descriptive. I mean, he didn't barrel it up, and it was just above the handle, kind of like, just
Yeah, duck snort. Yeah.
duck snort.
Yeah.
You know, I thought I'd just come out and help and volunteer today, but I'm actually learning a lot
Yeah.
sitting up here.
Yeah.
This is a clinic.
You never
This
know
is
what you're going to get.
It's an absolute clinic. I know one thing, we're going to have fun. I mean,
Absolutely.
there's no other reason to do it unless you're having fun.
No, I'm looking out here and I'm wishing I was on the field, but
Yeah.
no matter what, being a part of this is it's fun.
Mm-hmm. And Kevin, how do you feel right now? You actually have some, you have some people to go back and forth with. Most of the time, it's just you
This
up
is
here.
fun.
Yeah.
I mean, now I can kind of read your guys' faces and know if the jokes are falling on deaf ears or not. Usually, I'm just saying them. I have no idea.
You're up here by yourself, just throwing stuff. Oh, that's
I
great.
thought that was, you're sitting up here
I'm like,
saying
that-
stuff, and you're
that-
like, I thought that was funny.
I felt pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't know.
My delivery was solid. Yeah.
Hey, I know Ty. He's into it because he said that pant size is a medium husky.
That a boy, Ty.
Ty's the number one fan out there.
He's a
Appreciate that.
medium husky. That's pretty good. Flown
That's
up
down.
right side, and that is going to be just foul down the line into the bullpen area, rattling around. I like how the right fielder just gives up on that and says, somebody get out of that dugout and go get that thing. I think I saw your right fielder. Was a Ty out there last night?
It's always Ty.
Yeah, he went and chased one. I'm like, what's he doing? He needs to look in that dugout and say, come on, a little help.
I think Ty was the only outfielder we needed last night.
He
I don't
was.
think Mitch or I got a ball the whole game.
You didn't. You definitely didn't.
Yeah, we could have ran 7.
The 2-2. Ooh, got him on a
Nice
yacker.
one.
Nice pitch there. I like the look by McMurray. Throws a little deuce up tight in the kitchen and got him swinging. 2 down.
So this guy, McMurray throwing, doesn't have quite the velo that the guy did before,
No.
but all his pitches have been around the strike zone, which as a hitter, it just puts you on your heels. You have to be so much more attentive and be ready to go when you step in the box. And that,
And then you say that and he just pops off an 84-mile-an-hour
Yeah, I
fastball.
was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
I think
say.
he
yeah.
heard me.
He did.
Yeah.
He definitely heard you, and he was like, "I'll show you something real quick."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing just popped the leather. Another one.
Another
He's
one.
like, stand back,
Yeah.
people.
That's 85.
Right there.
That's
Boom.
85.
Where was that, by the way? I'm watching my
he's
monitor.
right around.
He's right around.
I'm going to go look at my 3-dimensional K-zone. The entire ball was inside the K-zone on that. He just missed it. He flat missed it.
You definitely gave the ump a good long look. There's another one.
Yeah.
That's
So-
not getting you any favor.
So, Kevin, in all your years
Yeah.
around baseball, you ever have you ever umped?
I have umped, and I just can't do it. I'm bored stiff. I want to go
Oh,
like
really?
field a ground ball. I
Yeah.
mean, I have umped. It's like I want to be in the game. Ground
Yeah.
ball will come by me. I just want to go pick it up.
Yeah,
I chase for every foul ball just so I can throw it to somebody.
absolutely.
I get kind of bored. So I have, but not really. I didn't enjoy it. I've reffed hockey too. Didn't enjoy it. Whew. Come on back. That's 3 and 2. Probably of the 3 that we kind of moaned about, that was probably the worst of the 3.
I think it was a makeup pitch. That is a thing. Just so we're clear.
Yeah,
That's a thing.
Yeah, you can't help it, right?
No.
If you're umping, you're
No,
like,
no.
I want to be fair.
I wanna be fair. Try to be fair.
And I might have hosed the other
Yeah.
2, so that's close. We'll give it to him. 3 and 2 now on Martineau.
Make sure he goes. There you go.
Murray pitches.
Oh,
Hit
oh.
right
Nice piece.
side. Really nice piece of hitting there. And runner's going to dig on into third. Here comes the throw just up the line.
Great throw.
Good throw.
And the fielder will hover, and that's where you just shake that guy's glove off your shoulder and go, I'm good.
That was a great at bat.
Really good.
Another thing that really gets to me in the box is when pitchers work quick, and this guy works quick.
Real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, so kudos to the guy who just hit the single. Good at bat and fighting one off the right fielder.
McMurray went for a little walk right there. He wasn't happy about that at all.
No, he shouldn't be happy about that. But
He is wearing a lot of emotion out there, and I
He
like
is.
that.
He's a little Trey Larson-ish. Wearing it right on the sleeve. I don't even dislike that. That's how I played, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
absolutely.
I played like that. People
Yeah.
thought I was nuts, but I like play. You're out there having fun. You get a little emotional.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's times to keep it in check. I did snap once in baseball in high school at the coach. Ground ball right side, I'll tell you. Grounder second, fielded nicely, got him by 11 steps. So 4-3 ground out, and that will do it for Chippewa Falls. They do threaten that inning. They get no runs on the 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 4 in the books. We're now knotted at 6. So I've never retold the story because that's not one of my prouder moments, but state tournament for high school baseball. I grew up in Waupun. We were in the state tournament. And I was a senior. And there was a kid who was a junior, and the coach just loved this junior kid, though. He didn't play very much. Now second baseman. It was the second game, and I think I was 2 for 2 in the game. And the coach pulled me out, and they put that other kid in at second base, like in the 4th inning. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, we got to get that kid some experience for next year. I'm like, next year? We're in the state tournament. I said, do you want to win this game or not?
Yeah.
Oh, I was mad.
Let's focus on next year.
Right. He's like, we got to get Dean some experience, for next year. And I'm like, dude. And I was like kicking stuff in the dugout. I blew up. I wasn't happy. So that was one of my prouder moments. And he goes, how are you going to handle adversity in life? I said, probably just like this.
Yeah.
Very similar.
I said, very similarly. Yeah. I said, I'm not happy.
Not great.
Yeah. Probably just like this, Coach.
Yeah. Oh, I was mad.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that in 20 years. I'm mad right now again. It just like reactivated it.
What do we got going down there, Kevin? Does this guy have a nice mustache? I can't tell from here. It looks pretty good.
I would like to. Let me see if I can zoom on that.
Right.
Here, let's go here to this camera. Let's go here. I had a little.
There you go.
See, but I got some film on that camera, and I can't get because there's some film on that
You
lens.
can't zoom like that?
I usually can, but not today because there's some water on there. See that right there?
Yeah.
And it wants to pick up on that.
Oh,
usually-
that's what it's trying to zoom in on. I
Yeah,
see,
typically I can. Let me see if I go here though. Let me go
Okay.
third base camera. Let me see if I can do it like a focus. Let's do manual focus. Let's just do a manual focus. Oh, I don't like that at all. Let's not do that. Let's go back to auto. I don't know. We can't get. Oh, I can get it with this camera in a little bit. We'll do
okay.
that. We'll check it though. I want to check the
I
cat.
do
I want
too.
to. I want to check the caterpillar.
I do too.
If we can see it from 100, 120 feet away from where we're sitting, I bet it looks great up close.
I'm gonna go check the caterpillar.
Sure,
after this pitch.
I'm gonna
It was
concur
flowing
with you on
right
that.
side, right fielder. Out there makes the catch. Little soft
It's
F9.
a good point, Spencer. And I think basically what I was saying, it's rhetorical. I know it looks good. I just want to know how good it looks.
We should just talk about it.
Yep.
Is what you're saying?
Absolutely. It just needs to be brought to attention.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look.
You're
right
the
here.
you're the
Ready?
guy that gets picked up. You're starting their first
he's
playoff
got a
game.
little-
You got to show you mean some business.
Oh, yeah, he's got a little caterpillar
So,
there,
yeah.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, got him.
I heard it. Ticked him.
Got him. Got him in the Evo shield, boys.
No, typically I can take those side cameras and zoom right in. I could see a tick running down your back usually from there, but today there's a little bit of film on those lenses.
And Kevin, are those new this year?
They're new, so that was like a $10,000 investment.
Holy
Those are
shnikes.
like $2,500 each for each of those. $7,500. Then I had to get this thing here, and I had to get the network gears. A little bit to it.
You know, I was going to say, Kevin, I could think of a lot of better things to spend that kind of money on.
Right.
But I can't. but I can't, my man.
So-
I really can't.
Kevin, are you doing high school baseball games
I
too?
do.
You
I do. Yeah.
Cool.
So this is all volunteer too, by the way.
Yeah.
So that money, I mean, people do chip in and throw a couple bucks in
Sure.
the plate. So that's where that comes from, or it comes out of my own pocket.
Good idea.
But yeah, I have a nonprofit company. It's a 501c3, River Falls Sports Broadcasting. I have a major sponsor, First National Bank, who's here. So we use some of that. They get a lot of exposure. We do.
Ooh, got him.
They get him over there.
They did.
Ring him up.
Good pick.
So that's a 2 down. So that goes 1-3 pickoff.
This is an interesting game. We're in the 4th inning, you guys. It's 6-6.
Top 5.
Top 5. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. What do you think a final's going to end at? Where do you think we're heading with this? one?
Is Steve or Jeff?
Jeff.
Jeff. Okay.
Anybody can chime in on that.
Okay.
Here's Jeff. Here my 2
yeah.
cents. I'm saying it's going to be like this, and it's going to come down to the 9th. It's going to come down to the
could
9th. Yep. I don't know who it's going to be. Whoever wants it more.
That's upstairs.
Do you think the score holds pretty close to where it is, or
Yep.
do you think
I think it's going to be 7-6 in the end. Absolutely.
I could see that, man.
Absolutely.
They're both warmed up. They've both seen pitches, and the pitchers are locking in. It's gonna be a good one.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna prediction. If the LaCrescent can make it out of this next inning and keep Chippewa Falls to no runs, it'll stay 6-6. Because Chippewa Falls, so they kind of got the momentum going right now. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So if they if the Cardinals can get them out of this next inning with no runs, I think we're gonna go. It'll come down to the 9th.
Game on.
Game on. Let's go.
So I do question myself, like why I do all this stuff.
Yeah,
And it's really
here.
because typically people do things. There's some
Incentive.
There's some incentive there.
Sure.
Yeah, there's some. What do you want to call
Ulterior
it?
motive.
Oh, yeah, right.
There
I
we
mean,
go.
so I really think, what is my ulterior motive? I just don't know. I don't. 4-6 easy put out on the first play. So what's my interest in it? I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I enjoy it. It's fun. I mean, I get that, but there's not a money interest for me. There's not. So just fun, and I mean, I do think this is a conduit for relationships. Relationships are one of the key components of life. It's fun to meet people, hang out with people, do something good for the community, celebrate athletics. Is that a weird motive? Can there be such thing as a pure motive? I don't. You know what I mean?
In 2022, Kevin,
I
don't
know.
know.
I know. So I question myself, like, why do I do it? I'm not in it for anything. It cost me money.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know.
You know what I think? You know what I heard out of all that, Kevin?
Yeah.
Knowing what I know, I was just thinking some things you're a purist, buddy.
I don't know. I don't want to. I mean,
Is that too nice of a title?
maybe
for
we
you,
think
or?
we've all lucked out that I just
Sure.
have that much fun and people can
Absolutely.
actually enjoy it. It's fun to
Absolutely.
engage with people.
Absolutely.
And then youth athletics, I think it's one of the anybody who plays youth athletics gets a head start on life.
Agreed.
You learn how to win, learn how to lose, be a team player,
Agreed.
responsibility, how to get better. And a lot of kids don't get to experience that, but if you're in team sport, you get that. And it just is a springboard for everything you want to be in life.
Yeah.
You know, youth sports, Kevin, teach you a lot about life in general.
It's a mini run life in a thing called baseball season or football season.
Absolutely.
So what I'm thinking there is if I can do something in my short lifespan on Earth to enhance that and promote that, I have the opportunity, so I'm doing it. So that's it. That's the motive.
I think that's a great motive.
I don't know. I could join knitting club or something, I guess.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know
Go
if
play-
that's you. I
go
don't know.
play-
It doesn't sound like that's
I
you.
could play bar darts, I guess, or something,
Yeah.
but I do this. I don't know. It's fun.
I've been watching the Captain documentary
Oh, boy.
on Derek Jeter. Been watching this at all, Kevin? Have you
No,
heard of
I
it?
haven't seen that.
Okay. And the last episode that I watched was his final game at Yankee Stadium. I honestly kind of like
You got
teared
choked up? Got a little choked
bit,
up?
a little bit.
Little dusty?
And I thought to myself, I'm like, it's amazing what sports can do for the morale of people,
Yes.
for a community. I think about
Yeah.
like the
Oh,
year
that's so true.
Hurricane Katrina, the Saints won the Super Bowl that year.
Yep.
Can you imagine how uplifting that was to that city?
Yeah, I mean, sports are everything. And, you know, I'm the utility director in town, so I run the electric, water, and wastewater utilities. I've got about 30 people that I oversee. But I use sports analogies all the time. I mean, everybody, all 30 of us, hard
nice
hit
right at ya.
right at the shortstop, an atom ball. That's a line out by Gardow.
Kevin, do
Line
you
6.
do you know? I'm sorry to interject,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know what you just did there?
What did I say?
That's what you call a humble brag.
Is that what that is?
It's a humble brag. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just flat brag, but if I can get at least tone it down a little bit.
No. You flowed very nicely into that humble brag.
Because
It was
people,
great.
you know, when I was thinking, people kind of want to know, but I really can't tell them because I don't really want to feel like I'm bragging or something.
No, you did
So
it
then
really
I'm just
nice.
trying to
Very
say,
nice.
tell you,
Yeah, yeah.
because people go, what's he do that for? And
Yeah.
how does he get his money? And
Yeah.
because I know they're asking those questions.
Absolutely.
Another grounder left side,
Oh,
backhands it.
make a play.
That one throw across.
Nope.
He's going to beat that out, and that's going to be an infield single for Bovee. So, yeah, the sports analogy is there's 30 of us there, right? I got electric linemen and water guys and sewer guys and office people. I say it's like a football team. You know, you got kickers and receivers.
Absolutely.
And if everybody doesn't do their job well, we don't win.
Absolutely.
And there's not one person on this team less important than the other person.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to come together and we're going to score touchdowns here, you know, at work. And it's done through team. It's no different. So don't feel like what you're doing doesn't matter, because it
Absolutely.
matters a lot. And I want you to take ownership in what you're doing. And you feel really good about
That's
it,
down.
too. That's hit
down.
to right.
That's down.
Right field. Did he make the catch out there?
Runner
We got a runner
interference.
interference
Yep.
there potentially. We got it, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw a collision at first base. Let's see what they call there. Are they going to call interference? I think they already gave him second.
He did. He just gave him second, yeah.
Okay. So that ball gets down and right. And just like Jad, Chippewa Falls looking to take the lead now with runners at second and third now with
What'd I say?
The first baseman,
That's a
number
double
14, Blake
with
Tripler.
1 out.
Yep.
Hey, we're back to that key spot, that
Yeah.
Blake Tripper spot, the 9th spot in the order.
He's done some damage.
He's been up in some big spots today,
has.
hasn't he?
Yep.
Last time he flew out to center.
Good spot for a lefty here. Don't do too much with it.
They're conceding the run. Well, they're coming in now. Here they come. They're going to take time out.
Put him on. What do you think, Spenny?
I don't know if you want to get to the top of the order.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I agree with that. I'd pitch to him.
Okay.
This guy's got good stuff. You know.
He does, yeah.
Looks like the middle infield's going to play about double play depth in a couple, corners in.
Yeah, if sharp ground ball is hit to any of the infielders, I think they're thinking home.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, life is a team sport. I mean, you go to work or whatever you're doing, it's all about. So if you've played sports, you understand that. That's the whole
Yeah,
jump start.
I think we all want to be part of something bigger than just ourselves. You know,
You have to be able to feel that. And if you do, you say, how do you retain employees? Well, if someone at work's feeling what they're doing matters and that they're making a difference, they'll probably stick around.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you're just checking boxes and got a supervisor that tells you, this ain't going to work out.
Did you say supervisor or
Snoopervisor?
snoopervisor? I like.
Snoopervisor.
that was intentional, wasn't
yeah,
it?
I like
You
that,
get a
Kevin.
snoopervisor.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to work for a snoopervisor.
You got some good euphemisms over there, Kevin.
Snoopervisor.
Oh, here we go.
Got to go to 1 and
Good play.
got him at first base.
Good
That's
play.
what they were looking for.
They held that runner up at third, and Tripper grounds out to third, and
It's a big play. That's
that's Chase Clayman over there. Nice play.
a big
Chase.
scoop. Big scoop over there, Chase.
2 down. Now I want to go to the top of the order to Nolan Hutzler, and he's in a big spot here with runners at second and third and 2 outs. Nolan was hit by a pitch and scored.
Definitely wants to talk about it here.
Flew out to center and grounded out to short. So, yeah, I mean, money's important for people, but there's things more important than money, obviously. Look at us volunteering right now. I mean, doing it for nothing. So if you could get that same feeling at work, that's really good, and get paid for it.
Absolutely.
So that's what I try to
Should
get
call
my
it
people-
win-win.
So I try to have my people feel that. So Hutzler, see if you can help. Time is called.
On his terms.
Yeah.
On his terms.
John McMurray
You know.
has to step off. He stares in to his battery mate.
12-inch gash in the pants.
Look at that. That's upstairs. 1-0. Second and third, there they are. A couple green jerseys waiting to be knocked in by Nolan Hutzler, and John McMurray says, I'm going to shut this thing down right here. The pitch. That one finds the corner. That's a really good pitch off the arm of McMurray.
I wouldn't do it again, but
Somebody wants to see my Wipes in the Pipes commercial, maybe between innings.
Oh, I love that, Kevin. That's so funny.
what is it?
It's a commercial about Wipes in the Pipes.
Was it Fatberg?
Yeah, Fatbergs. If you flush anything but toilet paper, you're going to get a Fatberg. I'm going to show it. You're not going to be able to hear it because I can't get it, but you can see you'll see the video. I'll play
Okay,
it between
okay.
innings. Wipes in the Pipes coming up between innings.
How long did that take you to make, Kevin?
That was almost like a Saturday Night Live skit. That was basically improv.
Good one to burn.
I think
Awesome.
we spent like an hour, and I mean not long. I had a couple.
With like editing included and all
Oh
that?
yeah, there was some editing. The person that did the editing, I did. So the editor came up with WNTF, what not to flush,
Love it.
and we just went from there.
Love
Awesome.
it.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. McMurray delivers.
Nope.
Oh, he wanted it.
No.
That's outside.
Just missed.
fella.
Way outside. Way outside.
That ball was a half a ball off of the K zone. It's now
and
3 and 2.
I don't. As a catcher, you got to do better than that. Yeah, I don't like
Come
that.
on, you got to get that in there.
Well,
huh?
not only that, but don't run off the field like that.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I agree. You can maybe sit there for a second
Yep.
and hold it, but
Yep.
then the 3-2 pitch, and he misses
That's why
again.
you don't get pitches like
Right,
that.
Yeah. That was another 6 inches away, and
Yep.
now the bases are juiced for Jake Varsho. Varsho's got a 2-hit day going. He's 2 for 3.
Coming up to bat with the Lumberjacks, catcher, number 21, Jake Varsho.
Another great name.
So his brother is in the bigs, just got called up.
No way.
Yep.
Chippewa Falls.
Yes.
Native.
Yes. So what's his name, Steve? The Varsho in the bigs?
I don't know his name. I know his dad coaches the Ohio Express.
Oh yeah. But the other one, I think, he just got called up. Sweet. He's doing well, I think. I believe so.
There's a handful of Wisconsin boys
Yeah.
in the big leagues this year.
Yes. How does River Falls get 2 in the show?
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
That's so cool.
Flowing to center.
Burned him.
Center
Nope.
fielder.
Oof.
Yep, that's more in left center, but center fielder had to cruise over towards left center and reels that in, and that will do it. So they threaten. Boy, the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks get the bases loaded, but John McMurray and the LaCrescent Cardinals shut it down after Jake Varsho flies out to center field to end the inning. They get no runs on the 2 hits, 1 hit, 1 error, and 3 left. 5 in the books, 6-6. We're going to the 6th.
We're going to Wipes video.
We're going to the Wipes video
Yeah, I
right
need-
now.
I need to
Hang
see
on.
that.
We're going to see.
I
Okay,
need-
you can see it right here.
I need some of this in my. Oh,
Here it is. You can't hear it. You got to be Wipes, clog pipes.
Hi, I'm Kevin Westhouse, your utility director. I'm here today to talk to you about
It gets better.
WNTF.
What not to flush?
What not to flush. Because wipes clog pipes.
Clog pipes.
yeah.
Boom.
Many of these items say
See, it says flushable right on the container.
Is that a lie?
Don't let that
It's a
confuse
lie?
you.
It's a lie.
I've been lied to.
So-called
They'll flush
flushable
down, but they won't
products
flush
like
out.
these In this container. in
And
this
I like how you
cute
threw the
container,
goldfish in there.
in
Don't
this
flush a
beautiful
goldfish.
free pack. You start flushing these down your toilet, you will get what is called a worldwide phenomenon, a fat bird.
Fat bird.
Yeah.
See, the fun on me. If you flush those down, you're going to get that fat bird.
So
Fat
where does
birds
that?
clog pipes.
You said
Other
it doesn't
things
go
you shouldn't
out.
be flushing
Doesn't go down
your
in your
toilet.
sewer.
Fruit
Like clog.
peelings, bleach,
Don't eat that.
feminine
Bleach.
products, oil, or any oil.
Crisco oil.
You know, Kevin, that's a lot of
pills,
stuff
partner
that,
products,
partner
cotton
products.
balls,
Partner products,
and
great,
of course, Goldie the goldfish.
And Goldie the goldfish.
Don't flush. Don't
All
flush.
this talk about toilets and sewers has suddenly given
Give me
me
a bit of a nervous tummy
bit of a
talking
nervous
about that.
tummy.
I said, so I head down. Remember,
wipes,
clog pipes. Toilet paper only, please.
Toilet paper
Toilet
only,
paper only,
please.
please. What's the conclusion?
Yeah, I see it. You know.
There it is. That's a
1 hour? That's all that took?
That's a classic right there. Hope you enjoyed that at home, Ty.
You know, what I got from that, Kevin, is you walk such a thin line of being professional.
And just you're right.
Yeah,
It's just you got to be right on the
yeah,
edge.
and just not being professional.
Because if
yeah.
you're just got it straight on the line, no one's going
I
to
wouldn't
watch
listen
it.
to you. No,
Right, no one's going to
No,
watch it.
no,
So you got to
no.
live right on the edge
You
a
did,
little
you
bit.
did. I think the only thing that was holding it together is the fact you were wearing a suit.
So
Yeah,
right,
that was it.
Well,
yeah.
that's the professional part. Like,
I know,
oh,
I
this
know.
guy's got to be knowing what he's talking
Yeah,
about. 'cause he
he's
looks
got a
like he-
suit.
Right.
Is his hair's combed?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
So, well, they're going to listen to him. But then just a deadpan too, right?
Yeah, absolutely,
You know?
absolutely.
2-1 now on Luke Sheminow.
Shimanow.
As far as commercials about toilet paper goes, it's probably up there.
Yeah.
It
It's
wasn't
top.
really about toilet paper. It was about what not to flush.
What not to flush.
Yeah.
And it's toilet paper only, please. That played at the theater for a year and a half.
Nice.
And I had people in the grocery store like, hey, you're that sewer guy. Yeah, thanks.
Claim to
Yeah, that's
fame.
me. Yeah.
Claim to fame, Kevin.
Like a 9-year-old. Hey, I saw you in the theater.
See?
Hey, no publicity's bad publicity.
Toilet paper only?
Absolutely,
I'm like, yeah, you got it.
Just think, Kevin, that at your wake, that will be played.
That will be played right there.
Mhm.
Oh, God,
That is how you will be remembered.
that's probably true.
Yeah.
It's funny. This is stuff in life, but
Yeah.
that is true.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't think about that when
No,
you made that,
no,
did
they
you?
won't,
Yeah.
and they won't mention one of the 4,974 ball games I called, but
Nope.
they're going to throw up that
Absolutely.
pipes video.
Mhm.
Chopper right side. That
Nice
is
play.
nice play. Going to go to
Nice
first.
play,
And
buddy.
they got him at first base. That's a real nice play
That
out
was a
there
really nice play.
by second baseman. That is A.J. Lewis. Nope, I got my A.J. Lewis. Nice play. 4-3, 1 out.
It's getting to that point where some teams are really going to have to work hard to get that run, get that final run, or that game-leading run.
Right. Now, runs were coming so easy, and now they're coming hard. LaCrescent sees that go-ahead run right there at second base, though, with just one out.
Yeah, good call. Literal floodgates first 3 innings, and we just had zeros last couple. And you know, I don't want to say that I'm clairvoyant, Spencer, that I know what I'm talking about, but it's looking like I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, that pipe.
It's getting closer and closer. Yeah,
It is. Yeah.
That Pipes video screwed me up because I was reading the wrong half of my bingo card. So we're at Eric Cummings. Sorry.
You know that.
They
get to your head, Kevin.
Kevin, did the viewers at home see the Pipes video? Like, is that,
oh yeah.
Oh, that you played that for them?
I have. Well, I did because Ty says he wants to see the video. So.
Oh, great.
This guy says you make this fun to listen to. Yeah. Well, that's the objective.
That's what we're here for.
You know, there's a lot of serious stuff going on in this world, and a lot of it can almost be depressing.
Yeah.
You get caught up in the politics and all that. This is like your escape. 2 hours of just sophomoric escape, just fun, and watch some good baseball. Left side, nice
play, dude.
Oh, that's
nice
play. Show him the ball. You got him right there. Can't believe it, he says. And that's a really nice play.
Man, he went in hard.
He got hit in the face a little bit, but he's okay.
So that's a second out over there at third base. That goes.
I think that's the only option the shortstop had. I don't think he would have got the guy at first.
Not unless you're Trey Larson.
Nope.
Connor Nelson is
Trey
up
Larson's
now.
up here, so.
So I give the wrong. That was Matt Martineau at second base who made that great play. That was pitch number 100. Right here for old Iron Arm, Wes Boyarsky.
Took him a solid 60 to get warm.
Popped up, left side, left fielder.
There we go.
Camps under it, and that's going to do it. Little bat flip by Connor Nelson. Wasn't happy with that at all. F7, and that will do it. They threaten. LaCrescent Cardinals threaten. They get no runs. No hits, no errors, and one left. 5.5 in the books. Still knotted at 6, and I am now straightened out. We're going to Chippewa Falls. Yeah, another thing about the broadcasting I was going to say earlier. So it's kind of like lawn work for me. But nobody else knows it, but I'm in competition with everybody. Like I've seen other communities and stuff do broadcasts like this. There ain't no one doing this. And I'm just trying to be the best in the state. Nobody else knows that, but I'm trying to beat everybody.
So have you seen the competition?
Yeah, it's usually just one camera.
So what I'm hearing is there is no competition.
Yeah. So if you were to check the other, there's some of these games are not going on in other WBAs today.
Sure.
It'll be this.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
They won't have this shot. No one's got this shot.
No one's got this shot, no.
Or no one's switching to get that.
So we can just use the term other teams broadcast very loosely.
Yeah, very, very, very loosely.
Yeah,
I mean, it's glorified radio.
Attaboy. There we go. We pinpointed the problem. Attaboy.
Now we do, and I want to make sure when people tune in, though, at least they feel like it was worthwhile. And I'm trying to make sure I'm putting a smile on someone's face and someone get a laugh and maybe watch a good game. Look at John McMurray. Little prayer.
Little hair flip.
Boom. Did you see that?
Yeah,
that was
glorious.
That was beautiful. Right
get
there.
It all tucked in there. Nice. Yeah.
Boy.
He's ready.
John McMurray says, we're getting to the late frames, and I'm ready to go.
What did Ty call those pants again online?
He called
Mid-husky.
Mid-husky, yeah.
Medium pant size is medium husky.
Medium husky.
Medium
I like
husky.
That, dude. I like that. Dynamite drop in, Ty.
Medium husky.
Yeah.
This guy's got the look, though. You know,
He definitely does.
He could sell tickets. The 0-1 pitch. That yacker, where was that?
His stuff isn't bad either.
No.
He's not bad.
And he has not gotten really any of the close calls. I'm almost feeling some of his frustration. Anything around the dish, he's just not getting it. That's hit to right, and that is down. Leadoff single for Chemino. So
Second baseman, number 11, Matt Martineau.
now we go to Matt Martineau with a runner at first. So I'm going to just show you right here. So if you're watching another WBA game on another channel today, here's what you're seeing.
Yep, that's it.
Welcome aboard, everybody. Enjoy the game.
That's your angle.
That's it. Even when I was doing college this year, they were doing a bunch of college games up here. They'd have one camera in the middle. I was over here working on stuff. Like, what are you doing over there? What do you got going on? I'm like, I can't believe you guys aren't doing this. You're a college program.
Yeah.
Bring up the game.
Good idea. Okay.
It can all be done. You got to start with the end in mind. Get a vision. Then I dare you to write it down, because once you write it down, it'll probably happen. Then you get a plan and you make it work. A lot of power in writing stuff down. It's amazing. It's scary to do, though.
Absolutely.
But once you write it down and you get it in your mind that you want to do something, and you actually have the courage to write it down, it probably will happen, and it'll probably happen faster than you think.
I'm going to take that one with me.
Right, I'm serious. Write it down, because how do you get somewhere if you don't know where you're going?
Good bunt.
Oh, I love that, Kevin.
Way to do a job there, 11.
It's almost scary to write it down. What do we got here? What do we got? Got an issue at second base.
Yeah, so he's hanging off the back half of second base. If you're not used to playing on this turf, you will often slide a lot later than you would normally if you were just on dirt. And there was a guy with Hudson that blew out an ankle last year because he slid late. So,
and then also you'll see overslides here as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking might have had something to do with that, because he was his pinky toe was the only thing hanging on.
So what happened? So Martineau, he got what was? I didn't see that.
That was a ground ball.
Sack bunt.
Oh, sack bunt.
Sack
Oh,
bunt.
that's sack bunt.
Sack bunt to the pitcher.
Okay, got it. 1 out. Sack bunt. So now we're at Chandler Blair hitting in the 5 spot. He's their third baseman. So on sack bunt, Chippewa Falls thinking like we are, like now runs are going to be at a premium here.
Yeah, they're aiming up.
So I'm going to go along with writing it down and the power of that. And that's something else I've learned in my life. The biggest detriment to a lot of success is a little bit of success. Because you kind of get going on something, you feel pretty good about yourself, and you let your foot off the gas. So it's just easy to do.
Sure.
You know, that's hammered to right, and that is down. Are they going to try to score him? What do you think?
No.
Hold him up over there at third base. Nice piece of hitting there by Chandler Blair. And runners now at first and third with just 1 out, and we go to Caleb Gardone, the DH.
That's 12 hits through 6 innings for these guys. And just a lot of barrels to, just a lot of line drives.
A lot
Good
of
hitting team.
Yeah, a lot of hitting it where it's pitched too.
So the greats, you think about a Cal Ripken or a Tiger Woods. What inspires them at some point to even keep going? They've got everything. They've got the money, the fame, the fortune. So what drives them to be great? That enamors me, because it'd be so easy just to say, I'm good. You know, but what keeps them driving to be great forever like that? Not many can do it.
No, and I'm going back to that.
It's
There's
a
another
right.
one.
And that is going to be caught.
This guy's got an arm.
They're not going to tag him, and he would.
Good idea.
He would have been out.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, good idea.
Wow. So that F9 not deep enough, and now they're just like that. There's 2 outs, and John McMurray is saying, "I don't think so today." He's bucking up, isn't he, on the mound there? Blade Bovey. Blade is 1-for-2 with a walk today. Now there's 2 down with the runners at the corners, and it's going to be up to Blade Bovey. It's going to be John McMurray against Blade Bovey, and McMurray, he's set. And here he comes. Away. Should Bovey reach, it'll be Dawson Mathwig who waits on deck.
So, Kevin, going back to what you're saying, what drives those guys?
What drives those guys? Help me, because I can't even believe it.
Well, I'm taking this from Derek Jeter. This is his words in that.
He's another one.
In that doc that came out about him. He was just always thinking about the next thing. He just, which is kind of what your point was. Like, if you have one little success, don't
Don't say I
For-
feel good, because most people feel good about it and they get relaxed and they take the kudos and they're done.
Yeah, for a guy like Jeter, it didn't satisfy him, and it's almost, to me, it sounds like he enjoys the journey, the chase of it,
And
almost more than the results of it,
Yeah,
and
well,
that's just what pushed him to keep going, because he just, it was like he never attained anything because he was always chasing what was next. So
Popped up.
I thought that was cool to hear when I was
Let me
watching
see.
that.
I'm gonna get over here.
Ooh.
Oh, just hitting just in front of the front
And,
row.
You know, Spencer, you're a little bit further. We were discussing this earlier. You're further along in the Captain documentary about Derek Jeter than I am. But one of the things that is ringing with me now, and where the part of it where I'm at, is the "I told you so"s. Remember that
Little chip on the shoulder?
Yeah, he
A
loved
chip will drive people.
He loved, and he said
Yeah,
he remembered
yep.
every one of them, and because he would go back to something you said years ago and say, "I see, told you so, told you I would."
Tom Brady has that too.
Oh,
He threw it away, and the run scores. They let him off the hook.
go!
They had the delayed steal, and they just absolutely chucked it into the outfield. That's a big E1. Wow. So they had the delayed steal on over there.
Yeah, that was intentional,
And
wasn't
the
it?
pitcher,
Oh, yeah.
instead of just running at him, he chucked it, and he chucked it into no man's land and all the way out to right field, and the run scored. Wow. And the runner does advance to third, and just like that, 7-6. Wow. So, yeah, the chip on the shoulder, the thinking of the journey. That's another thing, too. Lived just a few years longer than you guys. Enjoy the journey, because it is ups and downs, but enjoy the journey. Because the joy is in the journey. The joy isn't in the end. I'll explain that, too, for the kids at home. Going to Disneyland is fun, but the excitement the week before is a lot more fun than actually getting there.
Yeah,
Right? The anticipation of it, the journey of planning and the excitement. Sometimes, because as soon as you get there, what's the second thing you say? When are we going home?
we're going home. Yep. Mhm. So
Absolutely.
what I'm hearing, Kevin, is an elaborate ruse. Just tell the kids we're going to out-of-state dentist appointment, or
Yeah. And maybe they'll enjoy it more
Yeah,
when
sure,
they get there.
sure.
Grounder left side.
make a play.
Make the play at first. Got him by a step. Boy, pretty speedy
Good hustle down the line.
by Bovee, and that goes 5-3, and that will do it.
In the bottom of the sixth, the Lumberjacks scored 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error. They left 2 on base.
There you go. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1
Taking a
left.
7-6 lead as we move to
6
the top
complete.
of the 7th inning.
7-6. Wow. Chippewa falls out in front now after falling behind with 6-1 early. So I'll give you an example of the journey. So it was probably, maybe 15 years ago now. Kids, maybe more than that. 17 years. It doesn't matter. The kids were 10 and 12. My son was 10 and my daughter was 12. And my 2 kids and my wife and I, we rode from Fort Collins, Colorado, just north of Denver, to Waupun, Wisconsin, 1,100 miles bike ride. And people will line up and go, you can't do that. This kids can't do that. So we went about between 60 and 70 miles a day for 20 days.
Did the kids have their own bikes?
Own bikes. And
Okay.
they rode. And my son, if you talk to him today, there's a couple things. One, he says, I was just too young to even realize what we were doing. He was an athlete. He did it. He has no problem. He rode that every day. And my daughter was actually on a tandem with me, and then my wife rode her own bike. So at one point, my daughter was like, hey, Kyle, you want to ride with your dad on the tandem? He's like, no, I'm doing this myself. But anyway, so the kids stopped telling the story. They said no one believes them anymore. That's one thing. But 2, the journey of that, the planning, the doing, the riding, was all the fun part. Because the last day when we arrived at our destination, it was almost so stupid. It was like, yeah, we're done. Like, I'm done now. And got off the bike and went and had lunch, and it was over. So the end of it was not where the fun was. The fun was all in the journey of doing it.
Yeah,
So remember,
absolutely.
the joy's in the journey. It's not the destination.
And if I may, what'd you do with the bikes afterwards?
I've still got them. Hanging
Okay,
up in my
okay,
garage. Still
okay,
ride them.
okay.
Still got them. Cool.
You
was
mentioned
fun.
you mentioned something else that's really interesting to me.
Yeah.
Is you said your son wasn't old enough to really know what he was doing.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
He didn't
He
contemplate.
didn't understand how hard that was.
He didn't contemplate
And
like
because there wasn't that barrier
barrier-
in his
right.
head, he just did it.
did it. So we could all do that because we're all playing these reruns in our mind to
Yep.
stop us from doing so many things. He didn't have that. He didn't have that any paradigm to say that can't be done.
Yeah.
So that's very good, but a lot of us are limiting ourselves when we really don't have to. But if I had a nickel for every person that said don't do it, you're stupid, I'd had $500, and we did it.
Have
a cool story.
Have a lot of nickels.
And it was had a lot of nickels. And it was one of the most memorable things our family ever did. 20 days and met so many people along the way, and it was really good. Hit left side, and they're gonna right along the line over here, and makes the catch in foul territory. Is that the third baseman or shortstop that got
was
out there?
the left fielder.
Oh, left fielder came over. Did a nice job.
The new batter is shortstop, number 14, Cale Beckman.
So Kleiman flies out to left. There's one out. And we go to Beckman. So, yeah, the joy's in the journey. It was a long ways to get to that, but we included Jeter and a whole bunch of things.
Mm-hmm.
It's true, though. You learn it as you go, but don't get, bad things are going to happen. Always do. Hit right side, right fielder going back, still going back in the corner. He catches it on did he catch it on a hop? No, he caught it down in the corner.
No, but he fired it in as if he thought someone was on first base.
Oh,
but
yeah. So that's just an F9. I didn't get that quite on camera for you. He tracked all the way to the corner down there, and the right fielder caught that. There's two downs. Now we go to Connolly O'Keefe.
So this guy's in the 115 pitch range now.
At least, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was at 100 last inning. How much ibuprofen does he have in his bag? That's
They
what I want to
call
know.
that IB playing, Kevin.
Upstairs. That's not showing. There's no one working in the bullpens.
Nope. Not
No.
needed. Not necessary. Not necessary, he says.
Conley's looking for his first hit today. He's officially 0 for 2, and he was hit by a pitch his last time up. And he was picked off.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm looking at these baby blue jerseys. What are some of your guys' favorite jerseys?
Yeah, being a Brewers fan, I remember those Robin Egg blue jerseys in the 80s. I didn't mind those.
They had some baby blues, yeah. Yeah.
Kansas City Royals,
Oh, yeah.
1980 powder blues, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a great jersey for baseball.
Yep. It
the
totally
baby
is.
blues.
Yep. It just hits different.
Yeah.
You know.
I have another favorite, Oakland A's.
Okay. Yeah.
Green and yellow.
Green and
and
yellow.
yellow.
I like that.
White trim.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does. It looks good. It's a statement. I agree.
How about you guys? Even other sports, something you just really go by.
I like the Seattle Seahawks when they have the neon and gray.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it just does it for
Yeah,
me.
those colors pop.
They do. Yep. All Nike. I don't know. It looks good.
Yeah,
It just looks
it's a good look for sure.
It's it's like the solid gray ones, right? But with like the neon accents and stuff.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't know why it just does it for me. Pretty cool.
Auburn, orange and blue.
Yeah. Okay.
A little different. Good contrast there. 0-2 now with 2 in the bucket. Runner at first base for LaCrescent. They find themselves behind in this game for the first time. And we're getting late, fellas.
Kevin, am I hearing that rattling noise when the ball hits because there's microphones?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got see the black box
do.
there in the
Yep.
net, and I have one on that corner
Yep.
over there too.
Nice.
So,
Pretty cool.
I mean, that's that small stuff. You wouldn't have to do that, but
It's cool.
without it,
Yeah.
it becomes kind of quiet and hollow. So this kind of,
Yeah.
if you're watching a game at home, you don't
Yeah.
even realize you're listening to that. But those
Yeah.
are the on-field mics bringing that
Yeah.
crack of the bat, the
Definitely
crowd
picking
noise.
up the chatter in the crowd.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
We need to get one for. Where would be? Can you put one behind the mound? I guess the pitcher's not going to talk.
Well,
to
I've thought
himself,
about
but-
having the umpire wear one.
That'd be cool. That'd
Right?
be cool.
It'd be a little better even
Yeah.
because you could hear the crack of the bat
Yeah.
better.
Interesting.
I was, Spencer. I thought you were gonna say put it in the dugout, and I'm like, no.
Well, you guys have wore one of those, so I've only had one up there. You wear it.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you can.
that's one guy having to watch what he
Right,
says,
right,
Kevin.
right.
You know,
I think that's the reason we haven't done it with the umpires either, because
Yeah.
you just don't know what you're gonna. It gets a little saucy.
Yeah.
Could get saucy
it would get saucy for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, 100%.
potentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way we had that mic'd up and you could hear you guys talking, I mean, that worked really good.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That is a lot of fun.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes, got him on him, took some off of that, had him out in front, and got Camden Smith swinging, and that will do it for LaCrescent. So, boys, since the second inning, they've had a hard time getting some runs, and they get none. No runs on no hits, no errors, 1 left. 6.5 in the books. Now 7-6 Lumberjacks over the Cardinals. We're going to the bottom of 7, I think, aren't we? Oh, yeah, you got it right there. Bottom of 7. Are we going? I think we got to go bottom of 7 here, I believe. I think we're going bottom of 7, aren't we? Yes, we are. I'm just helping out Cookie over here.
I'll see if I can't figure this out a little bit, at least.
Yeah,
base
so
runners.
I'll just show you. So base runners are here. Outs are here.
Okay.
And then balls and strikes are here.
Nice. So if I click base 1, that just
Watch.
populates
Yeah,
someone
well,
there?
just hit it. We'll practice, and it'll show you. It'll come up right there. And then click it again, and it'll come off.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep, and then you're out. Same thing. If you make a mistake, you just go forward or
Easy
backward on that.
enough.
And
Easy
then
enough.
balls and strikes right there.
Yeah, the microphones. I knew there was new cameras this year because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
go back online.
Yeah.
I watch my at bats.
Right,
I'm like, all
right,
right,
yeah,
am I swinging
yeah.
at good pitches?
Right. But yeah,
but
that's what
I get
those
up
are
here.
there.
I get up here in the thick of it in the trenches. I didn't realize how elaborate this whole operation
And that
was.
scoreboard that's new this year too, but just give more information, right? I mean, like major leagues, right? You get the runners
Yeah.
and the outs and the pitch count. We could do pitch count there too, but we don't do that.
That's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that one blacked out. But if I checked it, you go right here's pitch count. So if we did that, I can't now because I have it X'd out in the back end, but you could be counting pitches there too. But we don't do that. We'll just yell down to Steve and get the pitch count.
Yeah.
Boy, I like this John McMurray. He dials it in before every inning, doesn't he? Gets back there and says a little prayer.
Yeah. Definitely
It's animated.
wears a lot of emotion on
He
his
does.
sleeve. Fun to watch.
Ty says he thought one of the original fish ideas was the powder blue and brown grounder to first base.
Sharp ground ball.
Gathered a nice job over there by first baseman Eric Cummings. Steps on his own sack. There's one out.
We're back to the top of the order for the Lumberjacks with the shortstop, number 22, Nolan Hustler.
Well, back to the top of the order. Nolan Hutzler.
Noah goes with a closed stance, which is uncommon.
Yeah. Flowing up right side. We got a play over there. Out of play.
There's only one player in the pros that I can think of that goes with a totally closed stance, and that's Giancarlo Stanton. And it's because he doesn't need much going on with his legs to hit a ball 450 feet. And I think that's the reason he might be the only guy that does that.
Away. 2 balls and a strike now on Nolan Hutzler, the shortstop for Chippewa Falls, wearing number 22. He's got himself a hit by pitch and a walk, a fly out, and a ground out. Looking for his first hit today. He's probably thinking right here would be a good time. Away. 3-1.
He's had some good at-bats, though. I remember him because of the torn pants. There's the third time we're going to mention it. But he's definitely seen a lot of pitches. So may not look great in the stat book, but that's always one thing that I think is just being a good batter, is seeing a lot of pitches.
The 3-1 away.
There you go.
Here we go.
And Hutzler is on via the free pass.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can. Let me turn you up a little bit. There we go. How about now?
Yeah.
There we go.
you
I just turned you up a little bit.
Okay, there you go.
Yep. Runner at first. Chippewa Falls looking to tack on.
Healthy.
Healthy.
Tried to
hack.
hit that one to the interstate. Comes up empty. It's 0-1. Right fielder playing fairly shallow out there, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not very deep of a fence.
They've
He's
been
playing it.
look how shallow all of them have been playing. They've all been playing there all day.
shows bunt, pulls back. Oh, called a late strike. It's 0-2. Yeah, they're playing at like 235 feet.
A little bit of crosswind wind blowing in, and just ball's not carrying today.
No. Cooler day, too.
Cooler day, yep. Bottom line is the Chippewa Falls have not given them a reason to play any deeper than that. So
Right.
No.
So Ty's asking, what do we think this guy's throwing at? We were saying low 80s, then we were saying that, and he popped off 2 fastballs at 84 or 85. He's pretty junky, so he's upper 70s
Yeah.
for a lot of it,
Yeah.
but once in a while he'll pop a couple off, mid-80s.
yeah, I would say where he's at now is at a consistent 81, 82, 83.
Yeah.
Right around there.
And he's junking a lot up in the 70s. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
But also on the same, for those of you who can't tell, the junk looks good. The arm angle is a little 3/4.
He's shaking his arm out. He's hurt.
Yeah.
I think he's about done.
Yep. But also, the fastballs from here, they look fairly flat.
He's
Then-
hurt.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's hurting.
Yeah.
He's been
Look at
shaking
him.
his arm out, and then
Yeah,
he
they're
just
gonna call
looked in.
timeout.
Yep. Here we go.
He just looked into the dugout like, "Come save me,"
Yeah. Okay.
which is I know that feeling, and that is not a fun feeling as a pitcher.
Let's get in there and take a look at that if we can. Through the haze. See if that haze is drying up a little bit. We can give you that. Yeah, yep, they're going to go new pitcher. Bullpen, active.
Scoreboard update. In the top of the 6th.
Yeah, he was done right there. You saw that.
5-0.
Man, I hope he's all right.
Yeah.
That's just
River Rats defeated the Eau Claire Rivermen 3-0.
don't wish that upon anybody. That's tough.
Winter Cardinals defeated the Plum City Blues 4-3.
Let's see what we got. Just make a number on this guy. 16. Let me see if I can figure out who this is. Take a picture of the card. Brady, what do you think of that last name there?
Say it again.
Brady
Bandy.
Brady Bandy, I believe, is who this is.
Or it could be Band. I don't know. Bandy sounds cool.
He does have very vibrant red shoes that really complement the rest of the look.
Yeah. You know what? Can
You know
we
what I'm
could just
saying?
go B squared?
Yeah,
B
Yeah,
squared.
B squared.
B squared.
Yeah.
BB.
BB.
Yep, I like that.
Ooh. This is a good song. Good. Ty. Good job, man. It's a good song.
What song is this?
Now pitching for LaCrescent, number 16, Brady Benz.
Good one. Yeah. Ty Denzer, MC.
Yeah, you know we're hitting it big time when you get these adult dating sites that come on here into they spam us. So
Oh, yeah?
we'll report that.
Oh, on the chat?
Oh yeah,
Really?
It happens every time.
What were
no.
they saying?
No, it's just like
Emoticons?
yeah. Nude, best adult dating site.
Great.
Yeah,
Great.
remove
Great.
that.
Great.
Those come up all the time. Those folks just got out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
We just remove them. I have the capability to put them in timeout forever.
That boy. That's power, Kevin.
Report pornography, sexually explicit material, and report. You're done.
You're done. Later. Not on my watch, says Kevin.
See ya out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll try a whole bunch of times. But
Mhm.
they will not win that battle.
What do you think the motive behind that is? What is it?
It must work, right? So if someone's doing that, somebody must actually click on that somewhere.
And
they
then
just
what?
go, yeah, then what? I don't know what then what next is. I don't know. I haven't been there, but yeah, I don't know.
What's your best guess? A link
Money.
to a credit card or a link to adult
It's,
site?
yeah,
What's
it's
the-
just,
is that what it is?
Yeah.
There's a pay thing somewhere down that road,
Right, right. That's got to be the motive behind that.
That's the good thing. I like how you put that, Kevin, and it's a thing that I always find hilarious when you see things that are just so obvious, right?
Yeah.
Like this coffee is hot.
Yeah.
It's not. They didn't put that on there, you know, as a precursor. that was born out of something.
Something, right?
Yeah.
Out of
Right.
something just ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah. Don't put your hand in the wood chipper, right? You know.
Yeah.
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 I
don't-
never would have thought.
Yeah, don't toast the bread
Someone
in the-
had to make a mistake for that to
absolutely.
become a notice.
Yeah, don't toast.
That's the point you're making? Is like, yeah,
Don't toast the bread in the tub.
Yep. It wasn't born out of nothing,
yeah.
And that was a tough spot to come in and reliever, full count,
He put him on.
Put him on, yeah. First pitch ball. But here you go, got your own batter. Fresh.
First and second now with 2 in the bucket, and we go to Luke Shemanow. Yeah, you guys predicted 1-run ball game.
I did.
Late,
I told
and
you.
it is. And a little tardy on that. Fouls it away.
This is another
It's
guy that
0-1.
is probably in the upper third of velocity.
You think so?
I think he's like 82-ish,
Okay.
83-ish, which also, you know what, like sometimes the number like 85, 86 is thrown out there. So I know some guys on our team, but 85, 86 is coming in. You
It's
know,
firm.
It's
Absolutely.
firm.
You got to be ready for that.
You got to be ready for it, absolutely. So even someone who's 82, 83, you're still, I think that's still upper echelon for what we're used to.
Oh, yeah. You got to be ready.
Yeah.
The 0-2 pitch by B squared right back up to the middle. Hit to the right side.
Oh, no.
And safe. What happened there? Because I was fumbling. So that was hit to the second baseman, and what did he do? Explain that.
He saw how cherry the hop was.
Yeah.
He knew he had to step on second, and he took his eye off the ball for a split second.
Oh, and he's bobbled the ball.
He bobbled the ball.
So that's
Yep.
just an E4.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Your base
Got
is
it.
loaded now. We're going to Martineau, hitting in the 4 spot. Yeah, I fumbled. I think you saw the end of that play at home, but I couldn't get over to the other camera shot.
Mm-hmm.
So hit to short. Flips to second.
Got it.
Hit to first. Got him. Wow. Twin kill, huh?
Mm-hmm. Big pitch right there.
6-4-3, and that will do it. Wow. Great job by Brady Bandy coming in, getting out of that jam sandwich. And Chippewa Falls gets nothing there in the 7th, and they were really threatening. So 7 in the books now, still 7-6 Chippewa Falls, and LaCrescent with a little hitch in their giddy up over there, like ready to maybe on the balls of their feet a little bit more than they've been. That might have been a crack in the door to get them some momentum.
Pitcher, what's his name? This guy throwing still?
Yeah, this guy's still throwing. Wes Boyorski.
Boyorski. What do we think he's at?
I'm going to guess 130.
I'm gonna say 142.
Steve, what are we at? 116.
Okay.
116. 116 pitches for this fella.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, you also got to think he put up 60 of those 116 in the first
Early.
2.
Yes.
No problem.
Boy, he's settled down though.
Settled in nicely, actually.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
4 batter, 2 4-batter, 3 4-batter innings, and 2 3-batter innings
Exactly.
since the second.
Since the second, yeah. Yeah, settled in nice and
Yeah. Someone over there kicked the bat rack over there for LaCrescent. See if they can shake that thing loose. We're at the 8th spot in the order. Jack Coleman.
And with the way that he's turned around and kind of bared down here, and you see him kind of loose and getting in a groove.
For the LaCrescent Cardinals, designated hitter number 6, Jack Coleman.
As the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks, you really hope he can keep it low and close the rest of this game out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah, I'm sure they're hoping that. He must have an iron arm because
Yeah.
he'd be gone by now. And he's still
Absolutely.
throwing just fine.
Just fine. Yeah. Firm. Good.
Works ahead in the count, 0-1. That helps too if you work ahead.
Absolutely. Early and often.
12-6 Yacker finds the top of the strike zone, drops in there down the stovepipe. It's 0-2. Yeah, Ty says 116 plus warm-up pitches. He's almost that type of guy. When you get to 120 in the warm-up zone, you just throw 2 and go, I'm good.
Yep. That's what we call a Kyle Fritz warm-up right there. Kyle Fritz isn't happy unless he throws 200 pitches in a start.
That just misses off the corner now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 8th spot in the order. Designated hitter Jack Coleman. LaCrescent trying to get that run and get one back. Fouls it away at the plate. It's still 2-2. Yeah, this is going to have a good finish. You might want to phone a friend, call a neighbor, get them hooked onto this thing. Yeah, and 176 people tuned in today already. How about that?
Bayou.
Gassed him up upstairs. Throw it around.
The new batter's left fielder number 9, Hunter Hess.
That's pretty good. If you throw 122
Yep.
pitches, you can still gas somebody up and get it past him.
But as somebody, doing the little thing here and being able to hit the buttons, Kevin, I think that's only the third or fourth time that I've had the privilege of
Hitting the
dinging that
strikeout.
strikeout. Yeah.
There's
yeah.
not been many.
No,
The first inning, there was 3 in a row.
Yep.
And then since then, there has been
Haven't-
none. That was the first one since the first inning.
Haven't got to do it. I'm happy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels powerful, doesn't
It
it?
does feel powerful.
Just put that big red
Yep.
strikeout right on him. Just boom.
Mm-hmm.
Come off the top rope with that.
Yep. Like a hammer.
Boom. Hunter Hess. Hunter is hitless today. He's been on base with a fielder's choice and a walk. Flew out to short his first time up back in the second. He did steal a base today as well.
Ooh.
That was right on the microphone, right on the mic,
Straight back.
right into your living room. If you're flinching at home, tie. 2 for flinching on that. I know you did. Welcome back.
Hey, thanks. I don't know how you go up here without a bathroom break.
Seriously.
7 innings without a bathroom
I'm
break.
pacing myself,
Jeez.
Sarge.
Yep.
I'm pacing myself, Sarge.
Getting down to it here.
Come in dehydrated. Even last night, I think I had 5 beers in the 7 innings. I won't when I got home though.
What?
That's
Yeah,
impressive.
it was a crazy crowd last night. They knew I was Harry carrying it, and then people online were calling people at the stadium, and they kept bringing me beers up.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, okay.
so then I'm like, another one. I better get rid of this one.
Is that an accomplishment or a medical condition, Kevin?
I don't know. Grounder to that
Nice
left
play.
side. Nice play over there. Long throw across.
ouch.
They get him
Nope. Safe.
safe on the dive. Second dive we've seen today.
Second one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe these guys don't get to play on turf much, and they're just having fun sliding around.
Maybe they could be.
guess.
You know,
That's an infield single for Hunter Hess. Now we're going back to the top of the order to A.J. Lewis. Hunter Hess, 9-hole hitter, reaches on an infield single. That could turn out to be big in this game, and now they turn the order over. Back to the top we go to A.J. Lewis.
Steve, how many pitches is he at? 128 pitches.
So A.J. Lewis, leadoff batter for LaCrescent, he started out the game with a double and scored. He doubled and scored in the second as well. Since then, he's cooled off with a flyout and a ground out. Officially 2 for 4 today with 2 runs scored. Both doubles. Back throw.
Good idea. Maybe.
Got a back pick over there. Nothing doing.
Keep them honest.
Yeah.
Show them what you got.
The 2-0 to A.J. That's upstairs. Now 3-0. I maybe detect some tiring here for Wes Byarski.
Kevin, I was just going to say you're seeing some definitive
Fatigue.
signs of fatigue out there. Ugh.
Yeah. He's. I'm not saying he's done, but he's
You get
tiring.
ring close.
Well, you
He's
guys,
tired.
there's nobody in the pen.
Nope.
No.
No, they're letting them run.
They're
man.
going to ride this horse.
Yep. But let's all be real here. This is you're 1 pitch away. You're 1 pitch away. Get yourself a cherry little ground ball.
Right here.
Yep, right here. Turn something up and get them in there. Win a ball game. Let's
Yeah.
go.
It's probably what the catcher's saying.
Mhm.
He's not delaying for any bullpen action
No,
because
no.
there's nobody warming.
He probably walked out there. He said, "Let him hit it.
Yeah.
Get you a little 2-ball here. Let's get out of this jam."
How about a comebacker? Even that'd be better. You haven't seen one of
Why
those
not?
today.
Yeah, why not?
Eric Cummings is
There
in.
you go. Right back in.
There it is.
Called a strike. There to see first best pitch to hit in baseball. The first pitch after the coach visit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right down the middle.
So hit by a pitch and walked his first 2 times up. Scored. Oh, he's been hit by a pitch twice today.
Right back in it.
So he's been on base every time, unconventionally.
Mhm.
2 hit by pitches, a walk, and a fielder's choice. I guess you want your two-hole guy to get on. He has done that.
Uh-oh.
That one gets away, and they're going to advance. And now it's second and third with just 1 out, and there they sit. The go-ahead run at second base, tying run at third base. We're at the 2 spot in the order. This baseball game is getting good. Getting really good right now. Eric Cummings sitting in a spot where he wants to be. Look at him. The 1-ball, 2-strike pitch. Here it comes. Got him to chase.
Big strikeout right there.
And Byorski thought that was out number 3. That's just 2. You have to come back. So swinging third strike, 2 down. We go to Connor Nelson. Connor does have a hit today. He grounded into a double play in the 4th. Flew out to left and walked.
How tall do you think this guy is? He's 6'4", right?
Oh, every bit of, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every bit of 6'4", yeah.
Well, Connor Nelson, the team is counting on him right here late in this baseball game. And he came up, was swinging, and swung through that, and it's 0-1. Boy, LaCrescent in a spot where they can tie this thing up. Hit
That'll do it.
left, right center field.
That ball is
and
barreled.
that ball is barreled up, and it is off the wall. Only rain in the drain. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. And wow, right on cue, Connor Nelson with a 2 RBI, 2-out double off the wall. Wow. That's big, fellas.
Big.
Batting now.
That
And-
ball was well struck.
Well struck baseball.
Well struck baseball.
Right
Deep
off.
part of the park.
Right off. Only rain in the drain.
Did you make that sign, Kevin?
No, but some other people at work did for the wastewater department. That's flowing up left side. I got to get on camera for that, and that is in short center field. Center fielder catches that for out number 3, and that will do it, but not before the damage was done by the big 2-out double off the bat of Connor Nelson to give the LaCrescent Cardinals the lead back. 8-7 now after 7.5 in the books. We're going to the bottom of the 8th, fellas.
5 innings, no
Bottom of the
runs.
8th.
They haven't scored since the 2nd, so that definitely got to put a little more wind in their sails.
Yeah. I'm going to get Cookie over here. We're going bottom of the 8th, right?
Wait. Yeah.
Change sides.
Yeah,
Change
I
side.
got it.
There we go.
There you go. We're good.
We had you signed off on it. You know,
We're good.
but you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to snooperize.
Do
only
not
gonna-
snooperize.
I'm not going to
No,
snooperize.
it's Saturday.
I'm just gonna go. Hey, trying to get you out of the ditch. Do what you need to do over there. Well, this is fun.
Yeah.
Good baseball game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looking ahead to the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks, bottom of the 8th. They're going to have the middle of the order coming up, 5, 6, and 7. Blair, Gardow, and Bovee. Going against Brady Bandy.
An update from the regional in Merrill. The Spring Valley Hawks are still ahead, but the Everest Mercury's have really cut into the lead. Spring Valley leads 5-4 at the top of the 7th.
Yeah, 186 people tuned into this thing. Different people. That's pretty good.
I like how you made the distinction. Different.
Individual. You
Yeah.
don't want to think it's like 10 people clicked on 18 times.
Yeah.
You know, those are all individual views. Right? This is tracking how people are watching the game. We must have had some bad jokes here because people had to go cut the grass or something because they went down a little bit here. No, now there's 26 on. They're back. Speaking of bathroom breaks, right? They had to go. There's a bunch of people that had to use the restroom. They're back. They're checking another score. I like this statistic right here, too. The average view duration, almost 17 minutes. So that means people, of 186 people, they watch for an average of 17 minutes at one time.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good,
Yeah,
though.
that is pretty good.
I don't know if I've ever watched any baseball game for 17 minutes without switching the channel, checking on something else.
I think that's a testament to the color commentary.
It's all on the color
100%.
commentary.
Yep.
Yeah,
100.
because that number's up. So
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
Yep. How else can you account for it,
I
Kevin?
can't right
Yeah.
now.
Boy.
I mean, it's just all arrows are pointing to to Cookie and Diedrich.
Yeah.
This is hard work up here.
This is hard work.
The 0-2. Didn't get him to chase. Good curveball, though. Nice spot for that 0-2 pitch. 1-2. Chandler Blair, third baseman, taps the plate, waves the wand. Brady Bandy works from the stretch. Gassed that one up pretty good. It's high, 2-2. I find it interesting how some pitchers just like to work from the stretch even with nobody on.
Jake Lindsay special.
He's feeling better right there. 2-2. Fouled away.
Nope.
Right side. We can have a play over there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice catch in the bullpen area out there by the right fielder.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice. That's Connor Nelson out there tracking that, navigating the pitcher's mounds, and reels it in. Chandler Blair goes down on an F9, which doesn't even seem to do that. Nice play, Justice. There's one out. Caleb Gardow, the designated hitter, with one down. Getting late, 8th inning.
Bayou.
Boy, nice velo on that. That was 85 off the arm of Brady Bandy.
Pretty effortless, too.
Mm-hmm.
Right up in his
Pretty
kitchen.
smooth.
Just couldn't get extended on that or nothing and buy him. The 0-1. Then he throws him the 12-6 yacker and 0-2. That started in a really good spot, too. That started just above the knees and broke down almost into the dirt, and it's 0-2. What do you think here, number 1?
Mm-hmm.
No, tried to curveball in the outside corner, didn't break that. Our third baseman comes in front of that, throw to first.
Ooh.
Safe at first. Third baseman had the right idea. He got to that, and then just a bad throw over to first. Error, and Gardow reaches on an E5. That's too bad because it's almost a really nice play.
What do you think, guys? E5 or E3?
E5 on the throw, huh?
Well,
I thought that was just
Was it in
easy
the dirt?
play.
Was it in the dirt?
no, it just hit his glove.
yeah.
Oh,
but
that's
Ty. Kyle Fritz would have made that play.
There's that, right? There's that.
Yeah. Kyle Fritz would have made that play. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I still had my camera out in right field, and when I hit the first base, it was kind of tracking over as that play happened. But then I saw it's kind of popped away off from that first baseman. I didn't really see what happened, but he just hit his glove and fell right down to planet Earth.
Yep.
Shows bunt and foul. 0-2 now. And I tell you what, Brady Bandy keeps working ahead.
No.
Blade Bovey in there.
Blade.
Blade.
BB.
B-L-A-Y-D-E.
Blade.
He's got a hit today. A walk and a couple ground outs.
Oh.
Check swing.
Oh.
Hit the bag! Hit the bag. How fortuitous for Bovey. That's a hit. Check swing, hit the bag. Did he call that shot prior to doing that?
He knew what he was doing.
Wow. Just rolled one right down the third baseline.
He knew
hit
what
the
he was
bag. Wow. That's crazy.
Center fielder number 5, Dawson Mathwig.
That ball just stayed on the line the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't have that cut spin or that slice spin at all. It just stayed straight.
there, hugged it. That's there. 2 in the bucket. Runners at first and second. Going to need the big 2-out hit here, just like LaCrescent got last inning. It's going to be up to Dawson Mathwig. Little jam sandwich.
Is it
Steps on the sack, and that will
be 2 outs?
No, there was 2 on the board earlier, so that was incorrect.
You should have been looking at my
I
board.
should have been. I glanced. I should have been looking at our monitor.
You should have been.
This is always accurate.
It is. I'm on point.
You are. So now we're at 2 outs. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Trained in earlier today. Already got
liked
to perfection.
it.
So
Signed off and
Yep.
just dialed in. Now we've got 2 outs. Still runners at second and third. And we're at the 9th spot in the order. Blake Tripper.
What do you think Coach is saying to him right now, guys?
get a hit.
Get a hit?
Mm-hmm.
That's good advice.
Do something cool.
Do something cool.
Do something cool.
We talked about this earlier a couple times, but
Yeah.
Blake Tripper hitting in the 9th spot. Every at bat he's been at today has been like in a key juncture of the game.
It
Yeah.
has been, yeah.
A lot of just 2 out
Putting 'em on.
RBI opportunities.
And they're putting him on.
Wow. Are they?
No, they are
No.
pinch running.
Oh, they pinch ran for the.
Base
Yeah.
number 4.
They're looking him up.
Number 4, Trevor Franz.
Trevor Franz is pinch running on its second base, and Blake Tripper is going to be up to him with runners at second and third and 2 in the bucket. Tripper he's 1 for 4 today. The pitch. Starts him out with a breaker. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike. Chippewa falls down by a run. Tying run stands at third. Go-ahead run at second. High chopper right back to the pitcher. Gonna have to get a close play first. Throws it away!
Oh, no.
Throws it up the line. Both runs score. What a huge
no.
throwing error right there. Wow. Disaster for LaCrescent Cardinals. Wow, that's an E1. That's easy.
Take a look at the error column, guys. If they lose this game,
6.
that's
Huge.
tough.
Huge.
That's the 6th error for LaCrescent. That's a big one.
That's a
That
big
is a
one.
huge one.
I mean, that was just an easy play, step and throw, right?
You know, it's, and there it is.
Right side,
Yep.
and that's through.
You can't run
And
on this guy, though.
Here he comes, going to have
Yeah,
a play at the
Oh, he
plate.
made that throw.
And up the line, and he's in. Wow. RBI single for Nolan Hutzler.
It's funny, Kevin, that this is playing out the way it is because yesterday when Weston was pitching for us, we were talking about very similar things, which is, you get as a pitcher, you get a ball hit back to you. If you can, you want to lob it or you want to run it over and underhand it.
Underhand.
You never want to set and throw because so many times you get so jacked up. You got so much adrenaline.
Yeah.
And you just do what that guy did. Full
Underhand.
send. Yep.
Underhand is the safest way. Even if
Safest
you
way.
rolled it over there.
Less damage, less of a bad outcome than.
You know what? Just a couple hop steps, and an underhand toss.
Absolutely. That hurt.
Yeah, I'd say, the sports analogy, it's like in golf, around the green, you're 10 feet off the green, just putt it. Keep your chipper in the bag because you're going to skull one, you're going to squink one. Just putt it. Play it safe. Roll it up towards the pin. Save yourself a stroke.
Old adage there, Kevin. You drive for show, you putt
for dough.
Absolutely.
You drove one out in front of the green, and then you're going to just
four putt it?
Four putt it, right?
Yeah.
But the chipper, that's what I say. If you just play it safe. Anyway, the underhand throw would be playing it safe here in baseball.
Absolutely.
That's hammered into right, and
Barrel.
that is down. Nice solid single right there by Varsho. His 3rd hit of the game. And they go station to station. Took a little bit of the air out of the tires of the LaCrescent Cardinals. What do you think?
You can see body. Look out there. You see some body language.
Little hang dog.
Yep, absolutely. You go into the inning with a one run lead, and now you're down 2.
Cale Beckman. No, excuse me. Luke Shemanow is in here. Shemanow. He's got a hit today. He struck out twice.
That's a fun name to say.
Yeah, He's got 2 hits today. Struck out twice and reached on an error. Shemanow. Well, Interwald's in the green. The Wood Tickers.
Good old Wood Tickers.
That's flown to right side.
Not
Right
an easy
fielder
play.
coming hard.
Oof.
Oh, off the glove in foul
Fair.
territory. That's foul. That's
Oof.
foul. That was foul. That was 8 feet foul. Off the glove. Boy, LaCrescent Cardinals just can't close the deal, can they?
No, they can't. And Kevin, may I point out that Ty Denzer would have caught that baseball
Oh, yeah.
all day.
Tight ends would have been camped under that ball.
Camped under that ball, no doubter.
He camped, or maybe he would have got there so quickly he might have just, Willie Mays did
Behind the
under,
bat.
underhand.
Could have. If anything, you good point, Kevin. He might have overran that
That's been
baseball.
all right. And would have had to reach back with a little Willie Mays underhand catch. Another one fouled off.
Redemption?
No,
He didn't even move.
That's going to be 9 rows back in the box seats, and we'll stick at 1 and 2. One and 2 on Luke Shemanow. 2-hit day for the Lukester. He's got 2 runs scored as well. RBI opportunity right here for Shemanow.
Oof.
Threw the yacker at him and got him swinging, and Shemanow goes down.
Good at bat, though, by Shimano.
And that'll do it. But more importantly, Chippewa Falls tacks on 3 more.
Damage is done. Kevin, damage is done.
Damage.
Correction, 3 hits.
3 hits,
2 errors.
2 errors. That 2 errors are big. That last
Big.
error was huge. They
Big.
could have shut the door on him. 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, and 2 left. 8 in the books. 10-8. Chippewaffles.
Chippewaffles. Flows off the tongue nicely.
Chippewa. If you put it all together,
It
it's
does.
Chippewaffles.
And if you break it down, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know?
Chippewaffles.
Mm-hmm.
I think that came from one of those things where when the Packers were in the Super Bowl and they would go down to Texas and ask people how to pronounce all these names from all these communities in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Waukesha. Akaнаkamawak.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had Chippewaffles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. Yeah. Are you a Packers fan?
I'm a Packers fan.
Okay,
Grew up
okay.
Packers fan.
Not everybody can be perfect. It's
No,
okay.
Right, what are you, Vikings?
Well, I'm from Kansas City. We have
Oh,
a good football
Chiefs.
team, so
The
you know.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, so no big deal.
Does Mahomes still have the girlfriend / what is it going on there? Is that a wife,
It's his wife
girlfriend now?
now. It's his
a
wife now. You know, the good thing about Patrick Mahomes and like talking to people from that still live in Kansas City is he's actually like a genuinely good guy.
He's a good. It seems like it though.
But
It
not only
seems
that,
like
but
it.
he's the type of guy that, because his dad was a pitcher for the Twins, right? So he grew up around professional athletes,
So
which
he
is
knows
why at a young age in the league you have the composure, because being on the field and that's only 50% of it, right?
Hey.
You got to be a true warrior off the field and be a professional off the field too, and that's what Patrick Mahomes is.
And I was going to talk about.
He's less of a man, more of a god, Kevin.
I was going to talk about our quarterback,
Oh,
but
my
all I could go with was our quarterback eats psychedelic mushrooms.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no big deal.
It helps him on a couple MVPs.
Sure.
No, I don't know. I think Aaron Rodgers, he's a good quarterback, and he can throw a lot of touchdowns and minimal interception, but he is a different dude.
He is a different dude, yeah.
He is. He did take a bite of a bad tomato and even announced it.
Yep, Karen Rogers.
Ouch. Flown to right. Right fielder drifting back and makes the
the
catch.
play. One
And
out.
1 down. Boy, we're getting down to the last outs here for
And
LaCrescent.
We still have what's his
Catcher number 8,
who we got pitching, Kevin? What's his name?
This is Wes Boyarski. He's at pitch, 130-ish?
We're 130ish, gotta be.
Yeah, ask Steve.
Hey Steve, where are we at? Pitch count.
Steve, what pitch count? Oh, geez.
142.
142 for Boyarski. Someone tip your hat to Boyarski. He's gone the distance. He's got a bottle of ibuprofen.
I'd like to think that after giving up 4 in the first inning, he said, "Don't worry, guys, I got this."
Yeah.
Hey, get this.
Absolutely.
I'm going to read this comment that just came in from Randy Dahl. He says, "We're watching on our big screen TV today. Kevin, Jeff, and Spencer, and Trey. Wes says that we're talking your guys' baseball and life. It could be a course for college credit."
That a boy.
That's what Wes said. Wes Dahl.
Westall.
Yeah.
We have covered a lot.
We have
today, you
covered-
guys.
You're right.
We haven't left a lot of meat on the bone.
No,
have
we
we?
have not. We have not. Ups and downs, life lessons,
Enjoyed some good baseball.
baseball, football analogies.
Yeah, we've
What not to flush down your
toilet.
toilet. I mean,
mixed in a couple dad jokes.
yeah, we've really hit
Yeah.
on every hot button
Yeah.
item.
We didn't do movie quotes.
We
though.
didn't.
And that's we got to save something for later.
Yeah.
I can't believe we made it a whole game without like a Caddyshack reference.
Same.
We got time, boys.
We got time.
We got time.
We got time.
Still got 2 outs. Hammered to third and foul. And we'll stick at 0-2. Boyarski's still getting ahead in the count. This guy has got an iron arm. I think we said iron arm in like inning 4, and I thought I was joking. I'm not.
Yeah.
Wes Boyarski. The pitch.
Got him.
Boy, that's an aspirin on the outside corner. And Boyarski's still pouring it in there. Look at him with the horns up for 2 outs. He's ready to win a baseball game, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Batting now, center fielder number 10, Camden.
He started this journey. He's going to end it.
Yeah.
Just like you said, Spencer. He gave up those. I think even after the third inning, in second, 6 to 2, and he's like, "Don't worry, guys. It's all good. I got it."
Camden Smith is in now. He's hitless today.
You said it's a marathon. It's not a sprint.
It's not, this is chess. It's not checkers.
Exactly.
Right?
And once again, Boyarski works ahead. He paints the corner there with a fastball. It's 0-1. And just like that, LaCrescent down to their last out. The pitch. Chopper left side. Third baseman gathers it on to first. Got him by 2 steps. Game over. Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks get out of here with a big win this afternoon. Wow. Hats off to the Lumberjacks. High fives all the way around.
And that's our final.
Wow.
Great baseball game.
Great
A
baseball
lot of
game.
back and forth.
I'm just disappointed that fog is not coming off my camera. What is going on?
We'll get it figured out.
Yeah, right. We'll live with it, live without it. So what you can do here now is if you go ball game right here, hit it again, and that will just give us an F for final.
Oh,
There we
cool.
go.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
So that goes final 10-8.
Ken, are you here all day?
I'm here. I'll be here all day, literally all day.
My man.
So I'm going to hopefully have time for a hot dog somewhere
Yeah.
between these games.
Yeah.
So your final today, Chippewa Falls 10, LaCrescent Cardinals 8. Winning pitcher, Wes Boyarski, and get that guy a trophy because how about 145 pitches?
Wow.
And he gets the big W after falling behind 6-0. So the line on it is they give up 10 runs on so LaCrescent gave up 10 runs on 15 hits. No errors for Chippewa Falls, and LaCrescent got 8 runs on 8 hits, but they had the 6 errors, which really cost them today. Game time was, we started at, what did it say? Let me see, I wrote it down, 103. So, oh, geez, almost 2 hours and 40 minutes.
That was a long game. A lot of runs.
Pretty long game.
Yeah, a lot of long innings there.
So winning pitcher, Wes Boyorski. Losing pitcher, probably Adam Olson, who started this game out for, well, no, it's probably going to be John McMurray because he was ahead when they came in and lost the lead. So let's put a big red bow around this thing and call it good. I think we've said enough. On behalf of my great color commentators, Mr. Spencer Diedrich, Jeff Cook, and Trey Larson, who is here shortly, Mr. Josh Idem, who runs this tournament, the WBA, and all our great viewers, I'm Kevin Westhouse saying thanks again for joining us, everybody. Go back to the homepage on River Falls Sports on YouTube, and we'll